guys, this is Dre the Gamer here. Welcome back to our stream. Today everyone, we are playing some more Minecraft. Haven't played this game in a couple of years, but today we are once again in Spring Valley City, and we haven't been here in a couple of years. So let's welcome back to Spring Valley City, everyone, because they've changed quite a bit. The whole like layout, or like the whole, it's some kind of weird texture pack now, because this isn't like the OG Minecraft. So maybe. Can I somehow change the texture pack? Let's actually see if I can change that. General. Auto update unlocked packs. Okay, let's okay, yeah, this is weird. So creator, no. Add-ons. Okay, so I have resource packs. Okay, let's just save and quit for now. Maybe it's in the settings, perchance. Okay, so there's server. Okay, so I have 16 worlds. Most of these are just copies of Spring Valley. Yeah, they're all literally copies of Spring Valley City. So we are back again in Spring Valley City. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it's been a couple of years since I played this game. Okay. All right. Touch. Nope. Keyboard and mouse. Nope, I don't want that. Global resources active. Minecraft texture pack. My packs. I was gonna say, okay, that's not active. So, okay, neither of these are active. So my guess is they just updated okay, the default now updated with stylish new textures. Okay, I'm just gonna look up. Is there a way to how to change Minecraft texture pack to the OG? Back to original. Okay, yeah. Select. Okay, I'm just gonna look this up.
Take the next step.
Nope. Okay, how did we do this? I am in BC if anybody wants to join. It doesn't look like we got anybody here. I don't think anyone's even watching the stream, honestly, so. Okay. Oh. Shit. Okay, so here's one on Reddit. To switch back to the original Minecraft textures, go to Resource Packs menu, find the pack you want to remove, select it, and find the pack you want to remove. Options. Okay, so. Okay, so there's no. And my character's different too. Okay, yeah, because that shouldn't be. I had a different skin. I had a dude in a tuxedo, but I guess that's because that looks nothing like me. But settings, okay. Okay, got okay, nope. Account. Yeah, no, I mean this is just general, possibly. Okay, account. It's not an account, no. Global resources, nope. Active. Okay, yeah, this is just weird. Okay. Okay, so go to global resources. Okay, like this, I guess. Classic. Programmer. Nope. Okay, because that's what it was saying, and okay, I was gonna say I don't really want to pay for any of this. I just want. Okay, I'm just gonna see.
Hey guys, back here, and I'm about to show you what the point of this. Just, it's really great that something.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, honestly. Okay, so active Minecraft. Let's see if this works. Yeah, will this work? Because I just want it to be like how it was before, you know what I'm saying? Alrighty. Alright, so we got, oh, welcome viewer. We have one viewer here. Alright, yeah, I'm just, okay, whoa. I'm trying to revert it to like how it was before, and let's just see if this works. Because I kind of don't like how they updated it. So let's see if this works or not. Yep, looks like, okay, yep, now this is how it was, yeah. So I had the plastic texture pack active, and now it's back to that. Okay, so now it's back how it was. So this is Spring Valley City, ladies and gentlemen. This is just, it's been largely unchanged in recent years. Most recent construction was the Donald J. Trump International Airport in 2023, as well as the Carter Office Park located down there. As well as those houses over those apartment buildings over there. That was also built in around 2023, as was the highway. Now this, I'm not really sure what is going on here. Yeah, so in case you guys don't know, in the world's history, part of the world was corrupted. And there was an old theater here a long time. And this is what is left of the theater. So this building was Spring Valley City Performing Arts Center. It was part of the city that was corrupted. This is all that stands of it. This used to be old downtown. This is like new downtown. This was built in like during 2020. I mean, most of this world was built in like 2020. 2019, 2020. That's when most of this world was built. And yeah, this new downtown, this was built after, so old downtown got corrupted. And then, you know, we rebuilt all this, obviously. And it's, I mean, we basically, the hill is all artificial. The hill here, that's all artificial. It's all artificial. So it was, you know, a lot of work, just to get it back to, where it is now. I'm just seeing, I'm gonna check on my phone how the audio is. Cause there's no one here to tell me how the audio is, so I'm just gonna look at it on my phone and see how it sounds. Fucking, at least I got ads. Okay, alright, cool. Alright, we got 2 likes, 1 viewer, 2 viewers now. Welcome, 2 viewers. I believe I am one of the viewers, though. Alrighty. I'm gonna put it on my story so people can, so you know, people that, so those who are close to me can watch. Alright. Cool. So we're just gonna check out the world, make sure nothing got, you know, corrupted, because I haven't really logged on in a couple of years, really. I did build some stuff in February, but that's an unreleased video, so you guys will see that another time. This, I'm not sure what this is gonna be. This is just also a building. Not really sure what we're going to do there. This is a trailer park. We got a pretty nice trailer park here. And yeah, nothing really along that main road. It's just a road. And that there's Donald J. Trump International Airport. So yeah, the trailer park, you know, and we got, what, 4 runways? Oh, and you can hear the planes. We do have planes in this world, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. Let's just chop down these trees, just because, you know, why I don't want them. It's kind of like an OCD thing for me, because you just see these trees, so you just, that's just me. I would just chop them down, and then they'll just despawn, because I used a lot of clearing functions. So yeah, we got planes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So yeah, we got some planes here. Flightman 100, yes, I did build this. Me and my sister, we both built this. So yeah, this all was built in 2023. Like this whole, and the airport's not even done yet. It's kind of like half complete, really. Well, it's like 2/3 complete. Parking lot, the road isn't completely finished, really, because the road, you could just see that the road isn't really. I mean, yes, it's paved, but it's not really like numbered, and I can't really widen it because it starts at the office park, back there at the Carter Office Park. This is also just a village that isn't really connected yet. And these are also some houses that were built. I believe these were built in 2024. Now, Flightman 100, there's way more of the city that I haven't even showed you yet. The city is like, this is maybe what I've done in this stream so far, that's maybe just a third of the city. Maybe not even a third, maybe a quarter. Because, yeah, this city is pretty big. It's kind of at first it was very tightly built, but then we started spreading out. Like, we tried to build on flat land, like in meadows and small hills. We try to avoid bigger hills because bigger hills are a bit more challenging. But yeah, here we have, we have some flags. This is just the subway. We shouldn't have the trains because the trains shouldn't be. We do have subway trains, but we shouldn't have them because they don't really work. See, they shouldn't go into the fucking house. We still use just mine carts. How they did it in the olden days. So that's a veterinary hospital. It's an animal hospital. We have a Trader Joe's, TGI Fridays. This is my house, and this house is a replica of a house that I had in my very first Minecraft city about 10 years ago. So this house is a replica of that. This is a replica of that. That's my dog. I have a cat here too. So yeah, this is my house. One of my houses. I have a couple mansions too. This is like my office, so I sit here, I stream. That's just a closet in there, basically. So yeah, I got spruce floors. That's my cat. Okay, I got a furnace in here. I got tons of money in here. This is a map of the city, I believe. Yeah, this is the whole city. This here is the whole city. Yeah, it was a lot of man hours. During COVID, really, before Flight Sim came out, this was my main thing, really. Because, yeah, it was like pre-Flight Sim days. But this map is basically the whole city. This is everything that's built. So, if you look in the... I can't really point. Where I am, this is basically the edge of the city. We haven't really expanded past this, but this is basically the whole city on a map. How do I can't really point to show you guys. So the city was built from, according to this map, the city was built from right to left. So the stuff on the right is the oldest. The stuff on the left is the newest. That's kind of the order it was built in. It's obviously not a perfect pattern because there was some biomes that we couldn't build in due to the fact that, it was like mountains or snow. You can't really build in the snow biome. Like, even part of our highway runs into a snow biome, and it's a bitch because, it's just constant. It needs to be cleaned constantly. So that's why I don't like snow biomes, is because it's just constantly. And where'd the cat go? Where'd my cat go? Kitty? Oh shit! Where did he go? I hear him meowing, but that's just the TV I have. This is just some stuff on my to-do list. This has been here for like the last 5 years, honestly. I wanted to build some kind of a tunnel, another subway line I wanted to build, and I probably will build it eventually. And then I want my own airstrip, my own executive airstrip. That should be easy, really. I just need small for my plane, for a couple planes, nice runway. I don't need a huge terminal. So private airstrip should be easy to build. Alright, fuck. Alright, he got out. He escaped. Oh, damn it. Why the fuck did the... Meow. This is just the office. This is just the room, apartment below me. No one lives there. This exact building here, this building that we're in, this is an exact replica of my house in Minecraft that I had 10 years ago in my old world on my Xbox 360. This is just the attic. It's basically like a duplex. Okay, I got... Oh, shit. Okay, I need a... What is it? Lead? Yeah. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna bring the cat up. Because, yeah, I guess that's the problem with... Yeah, cats kind of... They don't follow you. The tricky part with cats in Minecraft is they don't follow you like the dogs. The dogs will follow you no matter what. The cats tend to wander. That's kind of the tricky part. Okay. I'm gonna put him upstairs and we're gonna go out and build some stuff. Alright, come on. Oh, I gotta stand him up, that's why. Oh, shit. So, stand him up and then lead him. And then he'll come. I know he doesn't like it, but, that's a good kitty. Good kitty. I'm gonna feed them so they have something to eat. Alright, you can come here. That's a good kitty. And I'm gonna feed you fish. I know you like fish, so... Oh, no. Fish. I don't think he eats tropical, so... No, I think he eats cod. Oh, he purrs. Okay, no, they only eat raw cod, apparently. Which is fine, you can eat raw fish. And I think dogs like chicken, if I remember. Yeah, no, you can't feed them. Okay, chicken. And I think they can eat cooked chicken, because you wouldn't want to feed them raw chicken. That's a good boy. Okay. Okay, oh, I gotta put the map back, because I do not want to lose the map. There is kind of another city, actually, in this world. Not really a city, but it's just a small village. It's basically a small village on an island, and there's a bridge that runs to it. The railway goes to it, but that area was just never developed. I mean, the bridge itself is the most major development in that area. It's quite a while away, too, and we do have cars in this game. So this is, like, the most recent major construction. This was built around 23, and these are, like, luxury condos. So you can see, you know, they have, like, a huge pool, nice kitchen, nice room. So, these are just more basic apartments. This maybe was built in 2024. The houses were built in 23. The new highway here, this was also built in 23. That tower over there was, that was supposed to be a lava building, but that was basically going to be something, but it was going to be something weird, but it just didn't work. So this is the new highway. A lot more developed than our old highway, because our old highway, it's fine, but it's narrow and it's kind of curvy. This is a more like conventional highway, you know, 2-lane, or no, I'm sorry, it's a 3-lane. And we have some on-ramps. Now, there is the pillager hut here, so we kind of needed to shift the whole road around it, which is fine. And then here we just kind of started working, but didn't really finish it. We could probably build something here in this area, because this is also just flat. So, and the tricky part, though, is you need to do a lot of clearing, because you got to use the clear cheat to clear all of this. And something happened. I guess I cleared it, and I cleared part of this house. Yeah, it looks like it, because it's not like the whole world got corrupted, because if the whole world was corrupted, it would run all the way down the world, and that's what happened to our old downtown. This is a snow biome, and again, I don't really like building in snow biomes, per se. I have a tunnel that run, because exactly, it needs to be constantly cleared. But maybe run like a tunnel under the snow biome. We could probably build something there. Yeah. Alright, so there's a swamp, too. And the problem, again, you can't really build anything in the swamp. This is just some weird mountains. Alright, we got some flat stuff there. So, there is a fair amount of flat land that we can build on. It's just kind of, we need to dig through the mountain, or we either need to build over this, like, snow biome, or we can run through it. And we can build a road that connects the villages, because we basically just absorb the villages after a certain point. I guess this is, it's not, I wouldn't call this abandoned, because there's just no, where are the villagers? That's the thing, because there are sometimes abandoned villages that have been, like, deserted. But this one, I mean, there's crops, so again, we can build stuff here, but we just need to cut through all those damn trees. Now, this is a village in the swamp, I take it. So this is kind of cool. I've never seen this before. Okay. So, yeah, this is just a swampy village. The village is basically built on an island. I think villagers can use boats. So, and then, again, this is all watery. I think once in the past I did build over water. And you can build over water. You just use the clear... Yeah, I have many copies, yeah. Obviously, because, yeah, I mean, the world's gotten corrupted a few times, and it would suck to lose all this, because this has been, like, a lot of work. I have external copies, too, And then there's a pillager base. So, you can build on water, you just need to put down a couple layers of, like, you need to put down some layers of stone, some dirt, and don't build any houses with basements. That's, yeah. But you can build on water, yes. And it's kind of actually an advantage because it's flat and it's a large area, so you can definitely build stuff. Because exactly, the trees, you just have to do a lot of clearing to get rid of all the trees. And exactly, I need to build like a road. I can build stuff here. This is a very good area here. This whole stretch from the swamp all the way till like basically there, and that's the highway there where that pillager base is. That's basically the highway. So this whole area would be a perfect kind of, it would be like it would be kind of like a, what am I thinking of? It would be like a kind of like a stick, or not really a stick, like basically it's its own cut. It wouldn't follow the main city. Like, I mean, it would, but, like, it would kind of, like, be like a branch. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. It'd be like a branch off of it. Probably would need to put up a subway line, because I don't really have... Because the subway covers most of the world. Yeah, the subway covers pretty much everything. So you can always get around by minecart. But the newer stuff... like, basically, there's no tracks in this area. There's no tracks that go past the like those buildings. There's tracks that run not far from it, but there's no tracks that run northwards of it. There's no tracks in this area. So we would probably have to put some form of transportation down. Again, like something that, like maybe something to the island and something in that direction. Now, you can always just do above ground, which is obviously easiest, but it takes up space. That's the problem. Now, this was going to be like some kind of a lava building, but it just didn't really work out. So now it's just this. Now it's just a mess. And yeah, it's basically, yeah, it's exactly what it is. I wanted this to be like a lava tower, but it just didn't really work out. So exactly, you're here. You're walking in. You walk through the water. I wanted it to have like a waterfall entrance, but exactly. And then, oh yeah, so yeah, you walk through some water, and then you're in the interior, and this was going to be some kind of an office space. But that just didn't really work. And because, yeah, I wanted like the exterior to be water, but it just didn't work perfectly. So it's just kind of an empty building, basically. It's just kind of here. Kind of like how North Korea is. But I wanted it to be like Obsidian too. Yeah, it does look cool from afar. Underdeveloped. You referring to the area that I mentioned about the bridge? Yeah, sure, we can head over there. Yeah, I haven't been there myself in years, but there's absolutely nothing out there. At one point, it was going to be a separate city, but it didn't become that. This was also like a sports stadium, like a soccer field. This was built also in around 23. Now, again, you see, there's just so much forest and hills. you can't really build here. You know, you have to use a lot of clearing. It's very time consuming. Now this is kind of our, yeah, just curious what it looks like. Yeah, sure, let's check it out. This is like our kind of our TV houses. So this is the Griffin house from Family Guy. That's the Simpsons house. And that's the house from King of the Hill. And there's even signs that says, yeah, King of the Hill house, Simpsons house. There's no interiors in any of them, though. And that's the Family Guy house. So these houses are just for show. This is the Dunder Mifflin office from the show The Office. Now, me and my sister, we both really liked that show The Office, so that we built this kind of together. Exactly. So, you know, like, reserved for regional manager, so Michael Scott. You walk in, this in The Office, if you've seen the show, there's like a kind of a snack stand, small like lobby, and you know, here's the elevator. Take it upstairs, and this is like The Office, so you know, Dunder Mifflin Incorporated. And there's really nothing here per se. There's just kind of like a small. Oh well, that's the stairs. That's what it is. It's exactly what it is. So Dunder Mifflin Inc. Some trees, and you know, you walk in. This is kind of like the lobby. And this is like the couch that they have. This is the desk where like Pam would sit in the earlier seasons. That's just a chair that was there. I think this is where Jim or Dwight sat. Yeah, they both sat here. That's where Stanley sat. Here, Andy sat, and that's I think where Phyllis sat. I believe Creed and Meredith, yeah, they sat here. It's kind of weird how the two weirdest people in the office sit next to each other, because Meredith and Creed were both just weird people. This is where all the accountants were, so, you know, Oscar, Angela, and Kevin. This is, like, just the copy machine. That is just kind of, I'm not sure what's actually there. That's just a shelf, I believe. And then there is the, oh yeah, and then, there is no break room or, yeah, so we never did the break room. Because they had a break room and they had a small nook where, like, Kelly and Toby worked. And we didn't build that. Yeah, that never was really built. This is Michael's office. This is, you know, his office. So he's got his computer, he's got, you know, cabinet there. Oh. And this is just the conference room. Pretty just standard, really. Just many chairs. Meantime, let's go to bed. So I'm going to go to so we're going to go check out that new area. We're just going to do it in the daytime. I usually just use the daytime cheat, but we're going to keep it old school. Oh, there we go. Alrighty. I'm going to... Alright. So that is the Jimmy Carter Office Park, named after the late President Jimmy Carter. It's named Carter. This is a Billa. That's an Austrian grocery chain. We have them in Europe, not in the U.S. This is a Soviet-style apartment complex. This, I believe, was also built around 2020. Yeah, around summer 2020. Gamer Girl 156156. Not sure who that is, but welcome. Okay. Alrighty, and this is just the apartment building. So, and I believe these are furnished. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, I am going to bed. So this is kind of just a Soviet-style apartment, really. Okay, nights will be skipped whenever. Okay, so there is another player in here. Probably my sister. Go to bed. Yeah. Okay, I guess she left. I'm not actually... I think that was my sister, but I'm not really sure. Okay, I'm gonna leave. Oh, that's closet. Yeah, so this building was built around summer of 2020, if I remember correctly. I have an Instagram post of it, and I believe that's when it was built. But yeah, COVID was, a lot of this was built during COVID. Okay, so that's just villagers running around. Meantime, this is the subway line. So, whoa. Okay, Spring Valley. Okay, Billis. Okay, now. This isn't the main line anyway. Well, there's 2 or 3 subway lines. One line runs all the way to Donald J. Trump International. I'm gonna take you guys back to Stockbridge, which was kind of like the original downtown. It was like the original business center, like the original business part of town, before the city expanded really. Because around before basically, time frame was like late like right around 2019. We built pretty much everything. So everything, this was like the last thing built around 2019 was the prison. Well, no, the prison actually, let me rephrase. So right around this highway here where the highway starts, this was kind of the end of the city. This was like basically the whole city around late 2019. So everything to the left of this point was built in 2019. So this is like the original downtown that we wanted to do. So, we have a school here. We have a mall, a park. This is near the spawn point of the game. When you load in, you will spawn actually at the airport over there. So we have 2 airports. This is just all the rules. This is just everyone who helped build the city, basically. Mostly me, but my sister as well. This is a mansion. That's another mansion. I think this is actually my mansion. We have a BMW dealership. We have a mall. That, I believe, is an Aldi. Yeah, that's an Aldi. We have a KFC. We have a small theme park there. We have an FBI building. That building over there, built from sandstone. This is also a replica of my original Minecraft city. That was named Railville, and that was about 10 years ago. This is a replica of that. Yeah, replica of tallest building in Railville. And this is Enderstone, not sandstone. But yeah, this was the tallest building we had. And a lot of this was built thanks to the cloning ability, because you can clone stuff, so that definitely tipped the scales. So this is a replica of it. And it's just built very, obviously, I didn't really build it well, but it's a replica of the original. So the original wasn't built well, and neither was this. But this is basically just a copy of it. This is Wido, the TV station, our TV station. That is just an office building that's just empty. That's a police station. That's a small trailer park. These are just woods. I planted a few trees. Whoa. Yeah, alright, we're not going there. I planted some trees, and they just grew way too big. We have a Walmart here. We have a Burger King. We have another Aldi. Right. And then we have a zoo there. That's where the prison is. Basically, everything built past the prison was built in 2020. Yeah, pretty much everything. Most of this was built in, 2019. Majority of the city was built in 2020. Yeah. This is our train depot. That's a McDonald's down there. This is just an office building. This one, I believe, and no, this one is not furnished. A lot of these buildings aren't furnished because, people, they want the building. They're going to move their stuff in, obviously. This was like our old, kind of like our rich area, and this was all built in the hills. And again, this was very tedious and time consuming. There was some mansions here. There's a small, football field up here. This is like Windy Hills, this area is called. Never Mansion down there. We have a small tunnel. And our original streets were very narrow. They were only three blocks wide. Because once we got cars, the cars actually ended up being a lot wider than we originally planned. So that's why. We have a Target, church, another school. Whoa. So this here is our original airport, Spring Valley City International. Terminal 1 was built around 2019, but a lot of it was expanded in 2020. It was basically Terminals 2 and 4 were built in 2020. This is where part of the world got corrupted. As you can see, it just kind of cuts right through it. So that's exactly what happened there. It cut through part of the airport, and I didn't fix it. I just built a tunnel connecting the terminals. Again, something happened to the parking lot. That's just a car rental place, so you can rent a car. I own a car rental company in real life. And no, this whole airport was all built in 2019, pretty much. August 20. It was the first major thing we built here. This is just a tunnel that runs under it. It leads you, and yeah, this is basically the original Valley Road. Yep. This is like the original. This is where it all started. This small village, and then it expanded and went all the way there. This is based off of Nico's first safe house in Grand Theft Auto 4. This building here is based off of that. Yeah, in real life, yes, that's what I do. It's an independent. It's not like Enterprise. So this is Nico's safe house from Grand Theft Auto 4. The first one where he and Roman lived. So, you know, he has a pull-out couch, small kitchen. That's just, yeah, I do it for Turo as well as I have my practice outside of Turo. I got 7 right now. So, yeah, that's basically, I started that about 2 years ago. It originally was me and my dad, and now it's just me. My dad cashed out. This was going to be part of the city, but we never really developed past this point. For some reason, we chose not to build here. It was like the area of the... Well, apparently... And yeah, we did build a couple buildings here, but yeah, for some reason, this area was like the area that... For some reason, we decided not to build here. We decided, like, okay, we're going to start everything at that point, not this point. I don't know why, actually, because this was, like, some of the very first... This was probably the very first thing we built, was the road, and the road isn't even completed. And it's been like that for 6 years. My guess is... Oh, yeah, and I tried to build on water here, too, as you can see, because this is filled in with dirt. For some reason, we wanted to fill this in. And then, yeah, there's a house that's half finished. There's some kind of parking lot, really tiny one. And the road just kind of runs through the village. For some reason, we decided not to build here. We decided we would build at that point onward and only there. For some reason, we decided not to build here. I don't know why. But for whatever reason, we decided not to. It was also before, I did see Stranger Things 5 trailer. Yeah, I believe I did see that. I can't wait for that. Anyways, we're going to go to the new area that, so yeah, I was actually going to build, but almost streaming for an hour now and haven't really built anything. We've just been talking. So we do have the Met car. I'll show you that. Old Met car, and then we have a Toyota Camry as well. These are the free cars that we have. I actually own a Toyota Camry in real life. It's one of my rentals. This here is like a Camry from like the 80s. It's right-hand drive. And I think you actually... Oh yeah, and you can't drive into cactuses or else the car will break. That's not very accurate because Toyotas should be indestructible. I'm a big Toyota guy, so I have a lot of... a fair amount of Toyota. And yeah, this is again where the world got corrupted, so the road ends here. And yeah, and then there's a military base there. And that's why all the planes you hear, for some reason the planes make noise even if you're not flying them. That's an old Met car. That's a new Met car. And it actually makes some noise too. It sounds like a car. Just if it just came out first, I didn't see it then. All right. Whoa! Yep, that's the military base. Yeah, sorry about that. That's also just an office building. You should live react to it then. Maybe I should. Okay, so this is our rail system. Now we just need a minecart. Just to yep, there we go. That's what I want. Okay. So we do have planes too. And you can fly them. There is another airport somewhere that I did build. I built a plane, flew it to like the Mars biome, and built an airport there and then flew back. But I've never been able to find that area since. And that was a one-off thing. That was like 5 years ago I built. All right. So this is the only... So that underdeveloped area you were asking about. This is the only mode of transportation there. There's no road, no airport. It's just a minecart. And damn, we spent another whole day just pondering around, basically just me talking. Okay, I'm just going to put a bed down and go to bed. There we go. It's been a wild week, I'll tell you what, guys. Alrighty. Put another. Oh shit! I don't want that. Okay. There we go. That's also kind of that's a mini highway that runs from Windy Hills, but it just kind of ends here. These are also just some office buildings that were cloned. These aren't originals, and the tracks run right through it. Should probably build some kind of station here, and the road actually runs right through it too. There's what is that? A police station, a Burger King. It's just a sand village, but that's basically that right there is basically the edge of the city. Yep, and the tracks get steep, curvy. Small bridge here. Yep, exactly. So it's kind of tricky to build on hills, as you can see, because you either have to blow it up or clear it. If you blow it up, you can destroy other things unintentionally, so you can clear it. But that just takes forever, because if you clear too, you have to get the sweet spot, because you can't clear too much, otherwise it won't work. It'll say too many items in this area. So this is a savanna biome. Now this area actually wouldn't be a bad area to build either, because it's flat. It's all flat. I don't know why it's making the walking noise, but it is. It's sunflowers. This area is pretty flat. Some small hills, but we could build here. And then, yeah, it goes through a desert. Yeah, we could build a station in a small suburb. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. I mean, the suburb, the tricky thing about building suburbs is the city will just grow and it will just absorb the suburb, and the suburb will just end up being in the center of the city, because the city just it kind of grows. There was never like there's never like a finish point, so it's just like, we just build and build. That's basically all it is. Like, we've never actually, originally we wanted to play like in role play. So like, you would have a job, you would make money, you would buy things. Like we have an economy. We had a whole plan to play in role play, but we never really did that. We never really played that game. I don't know why, but that was the original plan. It was going to be like an economy. It was going to be like, some politics. Exactly. And now here it gets more hilly again. It gets more trees. And yeah, trees are also a bitch too, because same thing problem with hills, you gotta clear them. Oh, and okay, and then something happened with the track there. These tracks were built around 2019, again, before I knew how to use the clear cheat, so the tracks just run however I could fit them. Because this was before the clear. Oh, okay. All right, and the track is broken here, so I'm gonna put down a new. Oh, okay, yep. Okay. Okay, that I didn't know about. But exactly, the tracks don't run straight. They kind of run however I can build them. I mean, they run ultimately straight, but I wanted to build around the woods instead of having to go through the woods. Again, we got a lake here. Now here what I did is I actually realized, I'm like, okay, well, it's just easier if I build above the woods. So that's exactly what I did, and we have a bridge. That's what they do in some, like, countries. In China, they just build high-speed rail, and they just build it all on a bridge. It's all built on a bridge. And it's all quick. Instead of having to dig through the land. That's the Cybertruck there. This is the end of the track. So this is the new city. Maybe it's called Ansburg or Ansville. It's something like that. Place, that's just the ticket, so you just pay when you get here. What is this place called? The Food Hut. That's just grocery store. We have a couple houses here, and a bridge that never really was completed. Like, the structural part is here, but the road was never... So, yeah, the bridge is here, but the road was just never really built on it. I mean, the road was never, like, completed, but this is the bridge, and it's a long fucking bridge. And actually, part of the bridge isn't even finished, yeah. The second half of the bridge isn't even complete. Yeah, this bridge isn't even complete. And this has been like this for 6 years. This was all built into, like, this area was here. I've been here maybe like 4 or 5 times. Handful of times I've been here. So we got a small village and then just ocean. Tons and tons of ocean. And that can happen too, actually, is you can get lost in your Minecraft world and there's no way to get back. Unless you, like, somehow die. And then you go back to your respawn point. Maybe there's a way you can go back to your respawn point, actually. Because wherever you put your bed down, that's the last respawn point. I think this is called Ansborough, or... Yeah, I believe it's called Ansborough or Ansburg. Either one of those two. There's this town, and then there was another... This is the only, like, small town, but then there was another place that... Again, I flew there once. I built an airport, and that was it. I can't even remember where it is. So we got a snow biome. There's an ice biome over there. Then there's something here. I guess I built this house at some point. Someone built this house. But the house isn't even complete. Okay, so there's a bed in it. But, oh, maybe, what is this place? I've never actually... Right place, but is it the right time? Okay. I can't even remember building this. Maybe I did build it. If I had to guess, maybe this was inspired by Treasure Island. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. If I had to guess. Again, just tons and tons of ocean. But yeah, there's one small town. I mean, there's tons of villages. Because villages just spawn randomly. Yeah, Minecraft is actually what started my channel. Was Minecraft. I don't need any of this stuff, so we're just gonna throw it in the ocean. But yeah, originally was like Minecraft was what started this channel 10 years ago. Okay, we have a village here. Again, not very developed. This is like a sand village, like a desert biome. It's kind of interesting, desert and ocean together. You don't see that a lot. And again, so I guess we could build a suburb out there, really. In that part of the area, we could build, yeah, we could build a station right in the office park. Finish the road, because there is a road that goes out from Windy Hills. It just kind of ends there, but we could just build onto that, and that could be the main road. And this is just the ice biome. Again, hills, mountains, mountains. And now we are back in the city, and we're now in the northern end of the city. This is Spring Valley, and welcome back to Spring Valley City, folks. This is Donald J. Trump International Airport. Now, again, this sand biome, we can build some stuff, but there's mountains in the way. Because it's fairly flat. And the first thing you need to build is you need to build a road, and then you can build around the road. Now, this is just a village. Also, the road was put in around 2019. These buildings were built this year. This all was built this year. And it was just copy and pasted. Again, it's just small buildings. Nothing special, really. And it's hard to build because it's on a hill. This is kind of a highway that was started and it ended, and it was further expanded, but again, it still doesn't really run anywhere. And then, you know, there's a trailer park right there. So, and I can't have it just, and it can't really just cut through the trailer park exactly. It can run maybe, well, maybe actually it can run by the trailer park, and then that'll probably be a project for another time. Building roads is just kind of tedious. And I have ADHD, so I can't work on the same thing. I get bored. I have to do some new stuff. We have a few car dealerships too. There's a BMW dealership, Chevy dealership. Chevy dealership's right there somewhere. There's a Jeep dealership. Possibly a Toyota dealership. Yeah, the BMW dealership's right there. That's the Chevy dealership. That's a hospital. I believe we have maybe 1 or 2 more hospitals. Yeah, that's a Chevy store. But there's a Lamborghini parked out front. I don't know who's trading in a Lamborghini for a Chevy. This is just some kind of, that's just a stone store. That's just a bank. We don't have any huge banks really. And this is just kind of a back door between. That's the Apple store. That's just a parking garage. We have a Toyota AE86 there. Actually, it looks pretty realistic. Oh shit! Oh damn! This thing is realistic. Look at it. These are houses my sister built. Alright, so yeah, I think we should build some kind of a road. This is just a small theme park. Small exit here. The road. Windy Hills Road. Exactly. So yeah, we can build a suburb. We'll develop something here. So this will be like the new north end of the city. Alright, I'm gonna just go to bed. Alright, he's got a bed. I guess his wife's not home. I'm gonna steal his bread. Fuck him. Alrighty. So, streaming for an hour and still haven't built a damn thing. Just been talking, really. Okay, so, fuck it. Exactly. There's a hill, so you can't really build a road. So the road runs through the office building, so it would be kind of tricky to run a road out here. But the track kind of works, so... Okay, and there is actually a station there. That was going to be a station, I guess, but it never really became one. So I guess let's just put down a main street and then have streets branch from it. We'll do just that. So we'll have like a main street. So I'm not sure what we'll name this part of the city because we have like Goldville, Stockridge, downtown, Shopperville. Like there's a few like neighborhoods. There's like 4 or 5 of them. I actually can't remember all of them, honestly. So let's just do the fill. And then let's just do... Again, let's just do like right... We'll come out here and then we'll just do a few of these. And then just... Nope, I don't want that. I just need any block, really. Nope, fuck. Okay. And fill air. Alright, and shit, it wasn't high enough. Alrighty. Fill. Okay, so fill. And then we'll just come out here again and just... At this point, you basically built your own country. Really, what makes you say that? I mean, yeah, it's true. We have our own economy, basically, and we kind of have politics. Okay, so, and shit. Now it's too deep, but you know what? It's fine. Doesn't really matter. The road will run just right through this. So, the road, okay, so we want it to be like 6 blocks wide. So, let's just get some cold blocks. I mean, we could, yeah, this will work. So, 6. Exactly. So, this is perfect. Yeah, so just put down fill. Okay, so fill. And then we'll just fill it up to like, we'll do 2 layers of it, I guess, just to be safe. And we'll fill it up to here. Okay, shit, I'm not sure if I actually did it right. So, okay, so fill. So fill. Okay, we'll fill that, and then we'll go back here. And then fill. Black. Oh shit. Black carpet. Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh, that's why. Oh my. Okay, black wool. There we go. Now we have a street. Many different architectures, environment stores. It's a melting pot of... Yeah, that's true. Yeah, a lot of different... Yeah. I mean, people need to buy stuff to stimulate the economy. Okay, so I was going to do 2 layers, but this is fine. We can actually build the subway right under this, so this might actually be good that it's a little bit deeper. Subway is just kind of tedious and repetitive. So it's kind of, you're doing the same shit over and over again. And we're going to continue the road from like here. Okay, so fill. And let's just fill it to like here. Black wool. Okay. Okay, and it's gotten a bit wider, but you know, it's okay. That's fine. We can probably have like some kind of a bridge here, or we can actually fill this land in. This will probably just be like a parking lot. Okay, we could, so yeah, we could probably put down some foundations. Probably, okay, we'll put a couple streets off of it. We'll kind of build it like the trailer park, because the trailer park, it just started as a main road. Actually, no, that's not how it started, but it would make sense just to, you build the main road, you build some streets off of it, and then you fill it in with houses. So, okay, so now I'm going to put this in. So fill. Okay, shit. So I got what? Free. Okay, so 1, 2, free. So 1, 2, free. So we got 7 wide. Okay, so let's just keep it building. Alright, you know what? Let's just fill this with air first. So then we'll do this. Air. And then we'll just fill this in. So we'll go back. Black underscore wool. Okay, there we go. Now we have a street. So we got 2 roads started, and then we'll fill it in with yellow stuff. I just use yellow carpet. I use yellow carpet. White works too. Maybe in some places we actually have white. Okay, so build 2, and then yeah, again, the carpet is kind of just tedious. Okay, so there's no point in having it here because this is like an intersection, so I'll put down a sidewalk, so like a crosswalk. There we go. Alrighty, there we go. Crosswalks, yeah, it probably should be white. We can always change it. Okay. Alright, so put out some houses. We could probably upgrade the tracks too, or we'll probably just have the subway run here. We'll probably build another subway line. Like, there's a orange and a red line. So and we'll put a sidewalk down. So fill. No, I don't believe bedrock. No, this is black wool. Okay, and then we'll just black wool. I've used coal too. Coal works also. Okay, and then let's do. And then I do like a stone block, or yeah, stone brick. Okay, oh shit. Yeah, it does that too sometimes for whatever reason. So, I guess we're just doing it the old-fashioned way. We're just gonna put it down. Nope. Alrighty. We could maybe build some more hotels. That's something I think we could do. Not a lot of hotels. Well, there is one by the airport, by Spring Valley City, but there's none at Donald J. Trump International. So yeah, we could, and yeah, we could probably build a road out. Yeah, the road could come here. That's fine. Yeah, we'll just build right through the sand. Now this was probably my first house or my second house. I'm not actually sure which one of those two mansions is mine. No, this is Windows 10 edition, which is basically like mobile. It does work with Xbox though, so like people on Xbox can play, people on, on Windows 10 can play, and people on mobile. So no, I don't think this is my house, even though it is furnished. I think this one is mine. Yeah, this is just one of my houses. I got a library here. Got a small kitchen, bathroom, living room. That's my cat. Just like my cat at my other apartment. That's just I think this is my room. There we go. Alrighty. So this is my respawn point now. So yeah, we could do an airport at Donald J. Trump International. Cause there's just not, or yeah, we could do a hotel there at that airport. That's just a upstairs bathroom, and then there's a third floor. And here I've got a garden, rooftop garden. All right, so we got a McDonald's, a Dunkin'. Some small huts. Yeah. Alrighty. These are just, yeah. This is actually a motel. So 35, yeah, basically it's a motel. Okay, so we got a Burger King with no way to get to it. Ton of horses for some reason. So yeah, I guess and yeah, then the area that we started in, the area north, basically north of like the casino, or like northeast of the casino, we can also build there. Also a very flat area, so easy to build. It's very time consuming. I originally saw people doing it like 10 plus years ago, and I built my first city, and then I had a couple more. I had maybe one or two other cities, and then I got this one. Started it and just never really stopped. Well, I mean, I will stop from time to time. Like, I'm not... It's kind of like I'll build something and then I won't be on for like 6 months. Kind of like that. I just don't play video games that much anymore, honestly. Just kind of, I work a lot. You know, I also kind of, it's sometimes it's hard to get motivated to do this because of my depression. Yeah, kind of life gets in the way, you know, so yeah, I just work a lot, truthfully. Either business stuff or just normal work and stuff. Okay, so now we have the road has been widened. Keep it going, so fill. Now we'll plop it down. Alright. And then we up. So we'll just keep building the road. Here, this is probably just going to stay a hill because if I tear it down, I'll tear the tracks down. Even though I probably should just rebuild the whole track anyway. I probably won't tear it down. But maybe I'll build a better track around it. Let's flatten this area too so we could just, you know, fill. Another issue is the highway. Like, where are we gonna have the highway run to? Because the highway just kind of, it's just woods, and it just kind of ends because it's just, we kind of stopped developing it because we just kind of, there's nothing to, like, where's it gonna go to? You know, because it would make sense to have this going. It's just kind of, it would make sense to have it kind of, the highway can connect two things basically. That road, that highway north from my house, my apartment, it doesn't really go anywhere. It just kind of, it's there and then it's not. It's a road to nowhere. And I mean, I guess I can branch off of it because there is a biome where we can also build. There's that biome that we can develop because it's flat. We would have to cut down some trees, but that can be done. And then there's this biome, which isn't perfect, but this part of it can be developed. So, like this whole, like this area, basically before the savanna and before the swamp, that can be developed into like a small suburb. Probably about the size of 2 airports. I don't know what we could really put here. Just maybe some tons of apartment buildings. Fair amount of, there is actually a suburban area. I did not show you the suburban area. There is like a suburban kind of suburban style house. Maybe we could build another mall, but we already have a mall. Yeah, no, the mall's actually not far from here. Plus, no one goes to the mall anyway these days. You just get your shit online. Yeah, built a lot of different things before it's time consuming but satisfying. What kind of stuff have you built? I mean, you're welcome to join, obviously, if you can, so. No way, it has disc brakes in the back? That's cool. I did not think a car from the 80s would have rear discs. It has some kind of, like, off-roady tires on it. Only 4 lug, though, but. So this is the Toyota AE86 from Initial D. Alright, so we're going to drive. I'm going to show you the new suburban district if I can make my way over there. Whoa! Does the road run here? Yes, it does. Nope. Yeah, sort of. So the road here is actually under construction. Yeah, it says construction up ahead. So road not paved, just dirt. Oh man, we got the military base. So the car is stuck. Apologize about the noise. This is just the tunnel that we have. I haven't built major cities, but I built a lot of miscellaneous buildings and structures. I was really into redstone back in the day. Yeah, redstone's good. You basically need redstone if you want to power anything. So like rails, you need redstone. I don't know. I mean, yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff with it, really. I just never learned. So this is our like suburban district. This was built around 2021. So we got some suburban homes. You know, we got a cul-de-sac. Then we got some huts here. The huts were built in 20, but this was built in 21. It's a very small, like, neighborhood, really. This is just like a marker of where the edge of the city is. Again, we can't really build into this area because just look at it. Possibly we could put something here, but again, we would need to build a road to it because, exactly, yeah, because it's just how do you get here? You know, like I guess you can get here by boat, but even then you can't. But we could probably build a canal. Canal would be easy to build, so could maybe put something here, but even then it's kind of hilly, so you couldn't put really all that much. But that there is kind of our like suburban district. So we could build a similar style home. What they call, I'm not sure what those style homes are called, but I guess it could be doable. And then this is just a huge ass swamp. And fucking ocean. Yeah, I'm re-downloading now, sweet. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be going for, because it's already like 8 o'clock. I usually do this earlier in the day, but I had to work. I didn't get up till about like 11, really. I was out partying late last night. A mansion party in the Catskills. Okay, we got a small village here, no signs. Oh, and this one's abandoned too. See all the cobwebs? Cows are still there. Yep, just ocean exploring, really. And this actually, I would believe this is the district that I told you about. This is the new airport. I was here once before. I flew here once before and flew back. And this is just the runway. That's all that was left here, was just the runway. This is like, I'm not even sure what this is called. This is like the Mars biome, I believe it's called. But yeah, there's no small towns. Just some random islands. And this is also just some corruption shit going on, because you shouldn't have a block of normal grass right next to like whatever this biome is. See the bees here again. I don't know, what is this biome called anyway? And there's just weird patches, and exactly, you have these weird ass towers. It's kind of phenomenal to see it. It's like corrupt, but kind of cool at the same. Oh, maybe it's the clay biome, because this is clay. Yeah, I don't know what this is called. Interesting. But yeah, that's the one airport I told you about, the third airport that we have. Just a runway, and that's it. There's nothing there. And again, you have ice biome right in the middle of. Is this like a savanna? Yeah, it's a savanna, and then there's a deep valley, and you have an ice biome. And then you have an abandoned mine shaft, and you have that. But it's just weird. You have an ice biome hidden right in the clay. Or in the savanna. Just weird, you know what I'm saying? And then you got hella ocean. Much ocean. If anyone knows what this biome is called, let me know. Because this, I believe, is the clay biome. I mean, I know it's where you get clay. Oh, maybe terracotta. Maybe that's what it's called. I see some light there, but... Okay, no, it's just a lava pit. Then we got snow biome. Then we got a village there. And no, I have not developed that one because there's no roads in it. We could build something. Yeah, no, that's too small. You could probably build like maybe another village, but that's really all you could do. That's what it is. So it's called the terracotta biome, correct? So yeah, I flew a jet there once, and I just landed, and never went back, really. But terracotta definitely has some like natural resources, so we could maybe build some kind of a small settlement there. Maybe like some few houses, like townhouses. Because obviously, we're not you can't really build a city there. And I think I'm lost now because there's a pillager hut, small village. And this one is abandoned, thanks to probably a pillager raid, considering the fact the base isn't that far. But yeah, I remember I did have a pillager battle once. I remember once I found a pillager mansion. The pillager mansion. I found that once. Okay, and this village is also abandoned thanks to the pillager base, which ain't far. And more than likely, I don't know how they raided that one because it's over the water. This one, obviously, it's not far from them, but you can just see the cobwebs. It's all abandoned. But yet there's villagers. That's interesting. There's villagers, but yeah, it's cobwebs. Let's ring the bell just to scare them. See, they all get scared and they run. So when there's a raid, when there's a pillager raid, someone will ring the bell and they will hide from the pillagers. Okay, let's get home. Whoa. Maybe that was Discord. Nope. Alrighty. Yeah, so we're kind of lost. I mean, not completely lost, because I know if I go back, I'll kind of end up somewhere back in the city. We kind of really wandered off the beaten path. We got another terracotta biome here. Could I have somehow gone south of the city, but that's kind of unlikely that I... Oh, no, it's the same... How the fuck... Shit, I guess I went in the loop. I guess I went that way, and then... I don't know. I guess I'm going in circles. I guess I just don't remember. Because, yeah, this airport, I built this once. I was here once, and I built it. And I flew home. So... Okay, that kind of makes... Okay, so yeah, I came this way. And I kept going straight. And then I guess I turned and I ended up back there. Weird. Well, time to go home. At least get back to doing what I was doing. But, we'll probably put down, like, some glowstone. Just so we can, like, find this. So that way we know that it's not... Because, yeah, this place actually isn't too far from the city. I thought it was further from the city, but it's actually not. So we'll put down just a glowstone for a marker. Because exactly, you can't miss that. But yeah, there is a runway. And yeah, and again, yeah, the terracotta biome, it's kind of... There's some rich resources here, but there's just no way to get here. Other than plane. So... yeah, let's go back to the city. So yeah, we could do more like suburban style housing. Because we don't have a lot of like suburban style. With just apartment buildings, tall buildings. Not... There is like some like suburban, but just that small suburb is like the closest thing we have to like a real suburb. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Fucking sleepy. 8 p.m. We've been going for an hour and a half too, and I'm surprisingly still going. Because I usually can't go for more than like an hour, hour and a half. My ADHD, I just can't. Like with some of the flights, really. I try to do it so it's less than like an hour. Or like less than an hour and a half. But yeah, this one wasn't. The train simulator drive we did, that one was surprisingly quick. That was like just under 50 minutes. Well, just under an hour. And we actually got a lot of views on that one too. I can't imagine a lot of people are watching Train Simulator. I mean, I play it for, shits and giggles, but... Okay, now we're back in the city. So it's actually directly, like, what is it, west of Spring Valley City International. Send me a friends request on Xbox, and I can probably invite you. Whoa. And then we got a plane up there. Okay, let's go to bed. These houses up here are furnished too, so you can, I think, yeah, here you can sleep. Yeah, this one, actually, this one isn't furnished. It's not. I'm not sure what this is called. Maybe it's called like the Wood Mansion or something. Dread the Gamer 156. Okay. I don't know why, dude. My fucking leg is killing me. It's like a weird, like, muscle sore, but it's been a chaotic week. Okay, I should be getting it. Social. I'm just gonna open up the Xbox app. Saracino, man. Okay, I'm not seeing it here. Alright. Yeah, 156, yep. Okay. Okay, let's just search for friend request. Received, like Mr. TP8, okay. Sent. Okay, oh, Saracino, man. Oh shit, well, what is it doing? Okay, okay, let's just go to Xbox. Free unread. I saw the notification, but now I'm not seeing it, so. How do I look at my friend request if if it gets under notification, the little bell? 17 numbers followed me. Wow. Alright. Okay, I sent you a friend request. You should get it. Alright, let's see if I can, Brett plays as oh yeah, Brett does have Minecraft. Okay, Sarah. Chino. There we go. Alright, I'll send you an invite. Oh no, so how do I... Okay, I can't see it now. Okay, there we go. So send him an... Nope, and now invite to play. Okay, there we go. Okay, so just don't destroy anything, please. Alright, what does Saracino Man even mean? I remember it was your name in Flight Sim years ago. Alright, so we're back to the road. We're gonna build. Alrighty. Put down a fill. Okay, it's doing something weird. Okay, and then we'll just come on this way. Old friend made that. Does it mean anything or doesn't mean anything? I will give you credit. I'll put your name down on people who help build the world. If like just because we do have a sign there. I'll just take you to it when you join. So let's do black. It's in the park where like all the rules are. There we go. So the road's been expanded. And let's just fill this with air again. Fill. Oh, and too many blocks. And let's try and fill this. If we can. Air. So again, we'll free that up. Kind of surprised Icarus isn't here because Icarus is usually here. I mean, he's usually here like every stream, so I'm kind of surprised Icarus isn't here. That being said, I did stream this later than usual because normally I do these at 2, around like 1 or 2, but today I had to work on one of my cars. I got a project car I'm working on right now, so that's why I didn't. That's why I didn't do that. So air. So fill. We're just going to fill this all. We're just going to flatten this all so we can build. Air. Whoa! That just fell down. Alrighty. We're going to clear this mountain as well. Too many blocks, of course. Alright, you know what? We'll just do it. There we go. And, of course, left half the mountain. Alright. So we need to build something. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna build. Probably makes sense to build some like shops on the main street. Okay, here we can't build anything because the track is here. But probably just gonna probably at least gonna build around the track. This little bit in the savannah too, we can probably build something there actually. So we could probably put a bridge down just to connect it, just to like show that there's some, activity going on. So, because yeah, this is between the mountains. We could probably build a few houses, like a small patch per se. Alrighty, so I'm gonna just do some bricks. Just this. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. We will build. Alright, so we'll have like some load bearing. So starting the bridge, and I'll be right over to meet you at the airport. It should have spawned you at Spring Valley International, not Donald J. Trump International. Oh, it's cool. It shows you where the other player is. I guess that little thing above my inventory. Alrighty. I got unbanned from DoorDash, so I've been doing that lately. I did get banned from Walmart Spark, which was like a side thing. Well, it was actually my main thing for a while. As of late, though, it had been a side thing for me. But I did get DoorDash back. Like, I did DoorDash, like, years ago, dude. Like, and there's someone in the parking lot there, so... It should have spawned you at the airport. I am in Discord if you want to join. Okay, there he is. Alrighty. Alright, okay, you can follow me. Yeah, this is just the terminal, yeah. Yeah, sure, we can take the mine carts, that's fine. Just get a mine cart. You're going down the wrong way, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter. Alright, so this track will take you to basically the downtown. This is just a station. So yeah, you hit the button and you keep going. Hit the button and you move. Air traffic control tower. That's an employees only. Move. There we go. Yep. So now we're going. This will take you to downtown. Yep. Hit the button again. There you go. And we're at Garden Street now. Oh shit, now I'm going the wrong way. So this is like the first residential area. I'm not sure why there's a villager on the tracks. Hello. Someone has joined the Discord. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's a design flaw, I guess. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, this is the Windy Hills section. Oh man, it happened to me too. Now we're going the wrong way. Just hop out and try and turn around if you can. It's gonna take us the wrong way. The fucking villagers and shit. Okay, I'll give you a push. We'll just all right. This is fine too. Just all right. Put yours right here. I got one for you. So just hop in. Just follow me. I don't know where the hell the villagers came from, honestly, because they shouldn't have got in here. The track is now going to take us to Windy Hills, I believe. Maybe not all the way to Windy Hills, but maybe just through it. There was going to be a station there at one point, but we never built it. Make sure you hold W when you go up. Yeah, so there is a station here, but it was never opened or completed. That's why it's just the track runs right through it. The train doesn't stop. The train doesn't stop because that area was never completed. Now, yep, we're at the actual Windy Hill station. Just press the button and you keep going. So yeah, it runs through Windy Hills, but not into. And now this is just kind of like our residential. Like this is the train depot, just runs right over it. This is Floor Street. So this is the Floor Street station, and you can just get out here really, because the track is going to go to the mall and then it's going to do a loop. So just follow me if you can. Yep. Okay. So this is these are like all the rules. This wall here has all the rules. So this is like, people who helped build the city. So, me, Revel Boy, or, Freddy, obviously him. Then there was Duck Gamer. That's Ethan, or no, I can't remember I don't remember what his name is. I know who that guy, that's Dylan Gordon, that's who it is. This is just, our rules. So cars and homes must be registered to the rightful owners. Contact me for registration. Cars and homes must be insured. Insurance and car price home is 256 emeralds due on the 20th of the month. Punishment, assets until insurance is purchased, repossessed of assets. So yeah, make sure that your mine car is on the right track when you're using it. Otherwise, banned from. But yeah, the track is yeah. So there's 2 or 3 subway lines downtown. There's 2 in downtown because one just wasn't enough to cover all of downtown, so we had to build a second one. The second one runs like up to the casino, and then I think it ends there possibly, and the original runs to the Carter Office Park and then on to Donald J. Trump International, and it currently ends at Donald J. Trump International. But that's the two subway lines. There's the red line and the orange line. I don't think there's another one. There was going to be another one, but I don't think I built it. And then, yeah, that's the mall here. I'm not sure where you went, but, oh, yeah. So that's the mall. So, yeah, this was all built. This isn't really any of the impressive stuff. This was just kind of the normal area. So, you know, you got a school playground here. You got a hospital. Brick Road, so it's just named Brick Road. There's another bank here. This is some kind of a store. Yeah, that's just a small grocery store. It's not named anything apparently, but this was a horse stable, I believe. This was my sister's. This is a house this is just an apartment complex with like an open balcony apartments basically. And yeah, never really was. Yeah, I only built 2 stories of it, I guess. But we can always just copy this and paste it somewhere else. Maybe it's not a bad idea actually. This is just a school. This is now the school was actually kind of tedious, I remember, because we actually had to build. The school took a while, so, you know, you got your school here. So, you know, you have, like, Mr. Han, roommate Art. So, you know, that's just a courtyard. Mrs. Whitman, 3rd grade teacher. Mr. Logan, you know, room 6, 4th grade teacher. Mrs. Sinax, room 7, 5th grade. Mr. Handelcox, room 8, 6th grade. These are like lockers. And these actually work as lockers. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Just put that down. These actually work as lockers because you can put stuff in it. So these... Alright. Alrighty. Yeah. Where are you exactly? Because you just kind of... I don't see you, at least. Maybe I'd... Shit, hour 52, damn. Just been wandering around. Cool, cool. Alright. Talking in Discord, but you can't hear. Yep, I know what the problem is. It's my monitor. I'll turn it on. Okay, so settings. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay, can you try and say something now? I should hear you because I changed it to my headphones. All right. Did you say something or? Okay, yeah, I still can't hear you, so I gotta. It's my fucking Discord. Okay, so my mic works just fine. Output device, headphones. Wants to use the speakers. I'm like, no. Okay. Yep. Now I'm talking to myself. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's hope that worked. Okay. Yeah, I'm not hearing you. Got my... Okay. Alright. Nope, still not hearing you. I see the green moving, but speakers default. Okay. Is this gonna work? Default speakers 5 high definition. All right. Yeah, I said it. Let's see if this works.
Best.
Yep. Okay, I hear you now. Yep.
Yeah, because for me too, it's speakers and it actually is my headphones.
Yeah. Apparently my monitor is a speaker, so even though I don't use my monitor speaker. I only use the headphones. I used to have two sets of. I have a set of speakers, but I haven't used them in years. Honestly, I don't even know why I still haven't plugged in. Cause
Discord is just so weird with
yeah.
all that, you know.
Oh, so this actually is that apartment building that I was looking at earlier. So I did actually clone it and copy it. I had a feeling that I did. And this one is pretty furnished. This is also just a building. So yeah, this is kind of all the skyscrapers. This is exactly. So yeah, there's two subway lines. So this is, one of them is the red line, one of them is the orange line. And they meet at two places. They meet at this station here. As you can see, there's like an upper level and a bottom level. And then they kind of just split again. And I think the orange line runs to the casino and it ends there. And the red line keeps going to ultimately to the Trump airport, basically. Yeah, so the casino, believe there's a station here, or at least, oh yeah, and then we have a small amusement park here. We actually had some games here that used to work, but I think they kind of stopped working, because it was actually, yeah, some fun games here, I remember. Like one of these, so you'd have a roller coaster, but then there's like a arrow fight in the sky. Yeah, actually, I remember this was a fun game me and my sister used to play. We would have like arrow fights here. So, you know, there's like team red, then there's different team, and exactly, there would be like arrow fights. You'd shoot from each other, basically, so you could have like 3 teams shooting at each other.
Big stadium down
Yeah. And then, so yeah, you would take the, I guess you would take the minecart up here, you would take like the roller coaster. Then there's a water slide. And yeah.
I mean, you had to have spent thousands and thousands of hours on all this.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's probably over in the thousands. Yeah, it was like 4 or 5 hours a day at least during COVID, and it was like every day. Both me and my sister were doing this, really.
This isn't something you just build in a day, you know.
Yeah, no, this is like years. I mean, most of this was built. Majority of all this was built in about like just under a year. Yeah, about a year. Majority of this was all built in a year. And then we've added some stuff in over the years. But yeah, majority, like I'd say 80% of this. Yeah, 90% of this was built in like a year. Ever since then, it's been kind of on and off. But yeah, and yeah, I have multiple copies of this, obviously, because yeah, this is, you would not want to lose this.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah, then in this small area by the highway, we have Michael's house from GTA. Then there's Trevor's.
Where?
Right here. It's not far from the amusement park. It's kind of this island. Well, not really an island. It's just off of downtown, and it's a house just by itself. Then there's Trevor's trailer, which is also just by itself. I think I wanted to build more houses here, but I just didn't. This one also, I remember it took quite a while, but it looks just like his house. So he's got, you know, his garage. We didn't do the pool, though, but we did the backyard. Yeah, there's no pool or tennis courts. But I think this one is furnished. Yes, it is furnished. So he has a couch here in the game in GTA 5. His living room. Some paintings.
It actually does look exactly like it.
Yeah. Exactly. Then he has his kitchen.
The upstairs too is there.
Yeah, I believe that's it. Yeah. Then there's the garage where he meets Franklin.
Damn, you even got Jimmy's room right.
Yep. I couldn't put the bong in, but yeah. And there's someone sleeping in his bed. If you remember that mission when the tennis coach fucking banged his wife. So there's the walk-in closet. And then yeah, so there's Jimmy's room. No, Jimmy's room isn't that detailed, but yeah. And then there's the bathroom where Franklin sneaks in. Then there's Tracy's room, and yeah, Tracy's room isn't really that furnished either. Yeah, and then he actually has a exactly. If you look in the house in the game, there's a door that doesn't go anywhere in the actual game. He has like that door there. That door is in the game, and it just doesn't go anywhere. And I don't even know what would be there realistically, but even in the game, Rockstar just left that out. Yeah, maybe.
Bathroom, closet.
Yeah. And then
Another bedroom.
This is Trevor's house. Kind of looks like my house. Because I have a double wide, but he has a single wide. So he's got his bedroom and his kitchen. And he's got his bathroom.
It does look like Trevor's trailer, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, Trevor was an interesting guy, to say the least.
I mean, he was definitely the type of guy that lives in a trailer, so.
Yeah. Alright. So I'm going to go back to the new area.
So, how do you choose where to build these, like, these houses from shows or whatever?
I'm not sure really. I think just anywhere where I find a flat area. I was going to build more because as you can tell, the plot of grass that it's on, this is all artificial. This wasn't here. So I was planning to actually build some more, but I just never did. Because it's right next to the snow biome, and it's kind of hard to build in the snow biome. And then there was this area that also is just kind of, it's city blocks, but there's nothing really here. There's just the train tracks. Again, it's in the snow biome, so you can't really do too much.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Yeah, like, I mean, the highway, actually, it's been cleaned, but the highway needs to be cleaned because it will just get snowed in. This, I'm not even sure.
Oh, yeah, you can tell.
This track actually just runs on a loop, so this is probably the third, like, subway line. So I'm not even sure what this one is called.
Where even are we right now?
This is downtown.
Downtown?
Yeah. And downtown is all artificial, too. You can tell this was built on a hill. And originally this was all just a mountain, obviously, but we blew it all up. Built a hill over it. Built the subway under the hill. And then built the city, and then built the, the everything above it. So we have a Lincoln dealership and a Toyota dealership, actually, apparently. I did not know. I kind of, for this, and yeah, that was around 2021. There's there's a Citroen dealership. No way. And there's a GM dealership. Just GM. And then there is like a small ghetto area too. If I can remember where that was. I had like a small like hood area where there was like, gangsters, like, I mean, like it was kind of like home. Yeah, this area. Yeah, exactly. Could look like, they're doing stuff and there's a tent. There's a fire burning. There's one guy aiming a bow and arrow at someone, so they be having, there's two guys aiming bows and arrows at someone, so they'd be having like a shootout. So this is kind of like the ghetto, the small like little.
Donald J. Trump Airport is really cool.
Yeah. It's huge.
I don't even know how to fly the planes, but
Yeah.
I guess I'm just gonna park. It is a pretty good parking job. These are real airlines too, Thai Airlines.
Yep. Yeah, no, it's not fully completed because there's part of it that's just not completed. All right.
Yeah. Maybe that's one thing you should work on is completing the airport.
Yeah. it's kind of tedious. That's the thing. I get bored of the same thing, so I can't do one thing for once because it
It
just
seems mostly complete,
yeah.
at least.
Yeah, we have a Home Depot and a BJ's here. I forgot about this. This I think might have been here before.
Head over there.
Yeah, no, because this whole area where downtown is, it actually used to be flat and there used to be a lot of stuff, and it actually got corrupted. And if you look on my stream, you can actually even see some of the like stuff that what was here. So the world got corrupted and the houses got removed. Part of the world, not the whole world. But if you look on my stream, you'll see exactly how downtown was built. So it was just mountains and mountains. We blew it all to shit. Blew it to smithereens, and we built the subway under it, as you can see with the tunnels. See this here. This was built with. This is the subway, and it was built after we blew this all up, and then we built the hill, and then we built the new downtown on it. And this is also another subway line, so kind of goes. So that's basically how it was built.
I think I'm gonna build the Stranger Things house.
Yeah, that's
That would
cool.
be cool.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Right, so yeah, and there's a Dollar Tree too. Actually, I wonder if I have anything in the Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Nothing
Dollar
really.
Tree.
It's not even $1 anymore. It's like $1.25 now. Actually, so I'm not sure if I built the Home Depot. Maybe that was someone else who built it, or well, at least someone actually worked at the Home Depot.
Oh, then the BJ's is right next to it.
Yeah. I actually have a BJ's membership, ironically. I got it for Capital One. It was like a $10. It was like for Capital One, so it was like $10 for the first year. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm going to sign up for that. I haven't really used.
Costco's so much better though.
Yeah, we don't have Costco, so that's the thing. But yeah, BJ's, their rotisserie chicken. I had a rotisserie chicken from there, which wasn't great. Like Walmart has way better rotisserie chicken because, yeah, they're both like $5 and the chicken is cooked. But BJ's just doesn't season theirs. It's just bland as hell. Walmart, they season it and they give you two options. You can have like a lemon pepper or like a honey, or yeah. Then I'm not sure what the other one was. I still, yeah.
Costco's really good because it's still only $5, but they actually season it.
Yeah.
So.
We're Costco
And when
guys.
it's fresh, it's so juicy and.
Yeah.
It's like the best.
What is the chicken bake like?
It's I mean, it's okay. You know, it's not the best thing.
Yeah, I've never been to a Costco. We don't have any Costco's here.
Do you know what is good though? The hot dog.
Yeah.
A good hot dog.
Sam's Club is a good hot dog. I've had the one at Sam's Club, and the Sam's Club because I've been to Sam's
So
Club.
cheap too.
Yeah, Sam's Club is. Yeah, I've been to Sam's Club. I've been to BJ's. Never. Yeah, I was gonna say we don't have a Costco, but I heard they were gonna build one, but I guess they never did in my area. All right, I'm gonna go back to the new area and continue. So I started the bridge, so I'm gonna have that area, that little teeny strip, could also be.
I didn't even ever go to a Costco until like a few years ago. So
Right.
now I go all the time. So it's great.
Yeah. Do you need a membership at Costco or?
You do.
Oh, okay.
That's why prices are a little lower at Costco because they make like a bunch of their revenue
Yeah.
off of memberships.
How much
like,
is the
most of
membership?
their revenue. 65, I think.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No.
Yeah, no. If you factor in how much you would save, it's a steal.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you buy it wholesale, but I know they have like
a lot of animals out here.
yeah. I know they have like their own gas, their own motor oil. They have like cheap tires. Maybe they even have an auto care center.
Gas is actually a loss leader at Costco.
Oh, so it's so cheap they lose money off it.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I know BJ's and
I think they sell it to you at what they buy it at.
Yeah, probably.
And then of course they have to operate it, so they spend money on that and lose it.
Yeah, and the price could go up. Exactly. Yeah, and the price of gas could go up everywhere else, and they can't really raise it because they paid. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And And yeah, there's always huge lines there too. At least at the yeah. It's kind of self-serve, but there's just a huge line of it. It's not always
The
the
Costco
cheap.
near me is like not bad. It's like 5 minutes.
I remember the word Costco guys, the TikTok. I remember that.
Yeah. My cousin actually met those guys.
Really?
Actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did Big AJ really get like arrested for like saying boom on a plane?
I don't know.
I heard they were getting sued for that. Like, I mean, I can't believe they did that. Like, it's kind of funny but sad at the same time. It's like, obviously, you can't say boom, boom, boom on a fucking plane. You're gonna scare the shit out of people. Obviously, like the people around you obviously know it's a joke, but the people on the back were like freaking the fuck out. Supposedly, one guy even had a heart attack from it.
like old people.
Yeah,
Like think about old people.
it probably
I have
was
no
old people.
idea.
Yeah, exactly. They don't have tic tac. I remember, yeah. The Rizzler is not actually related to them, believe it or not.
Yeah.
The
Looks
Rizzler,
like it though.
yeah, no. I don't even, like, he is not related to them at all. So, like, I think AJ was just driving in his van. He saw the Rizzler, and he was like, hey, kid, what can you do? That's probably how they met the Rizzler. Because the Rizzler is not related to them at all. So, like, I have no way. Yeah. I kind of wonder, like, really. I only know of the Rizzler and Big Justice, and then I know, like, Cousin Angelo. But again, Cousin Angelo is really just a side character. He doesn't really have like a main role in it. So it like I actually kind of wonder where are these guys going to be in 10 years? You know, like
That's a good question.
like
That's the best question.
I feel like the mom again, she doesn't have a huge role in this, so maybe she'll start like a bakery, but it'll be like a small it won't really be a success. It'll be like a break even really, I think. Like I could see her starting it. Big AJ, I don't really know. He'll probably I don't know what Big AJ will do really. I feel like he might because Big AJ had been doing it he'd been doing content creation for a long time before actually he started before he became famous. He just did vlogs. Ashley, we already know how she's gonna turn out. If you know, you know. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Like I feel like TikTok fame can be short-lived.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
too.
I don't think.
Yeah, no,
I don't think TikTok fame is a good long-term career.
Yeah, no.
You know.
Yeah, like remember like Johnny Elbows? Remember that guy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was famous for like a few months. He was not famous for long. He was just weird. I think he was like retarded or some shit. He was definitely and then he made some remark about some like underage girls, so that kind of he got canceled because of it.
That's good.
Yeah, then there was Ashley. I feel like Ashley's definitely gonna have a lot of long-term fame from this. I feel like she will start an OnlyFans the second she turns 18, and she'll be like, I feel like that's gonna happen like the second. Who was that? Yeah, like so did Lil Tay. Lil Tay, like I remember she was in like hate videos and rap videos like many years ago. She was kind of famous like 8-9 years ago on YouTube, and then she recently turned 18. The moment she turned 18, she started an OnlyFans, and it blew off.
Yeah.
Like she made like 32 million in like a day or some crazy.
That might be the longest term fame from that family is Ashley.
I don't know if you ever watch. I don't know if you ever read the TikTok comments that when Ashley's dancing. If you ever read the comments, it's just hilarious. Like
I don't.
it's like I'm a boom, like Ashley got me booming, or like there was even an account dedicated to Ashley dancing. It was just Ashley dancing in sweatpants, and it was named Boomville. The whole "I'm a boom" if you know what that means. I'm a boom.
Yeah.
I'm a boom. Boomville.
Oh shit.
I guarantee you it's like 45-year-old men, but it's creepy.
It's so weird though.
It's
because-
creepy, but fucking funny at the same
Yeah.
time. Like I don't condone that shit, but I mean, it's at least funny.
He's underage.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
there's a problem with that, but
Just like the
it's
Hawk,
funny.
just like the Hawk Tua girl too. Like her fan base was mostly 45-year-old men. The Hawk Tua girl, and she just disappeared too. She had that Hawk Tua coin, which people bought, which was just a pump and dump scheme, really.
6-7 coin.
Oh yeah, that too. There was Boogie 2988. He had a coin. It was called like Fatty Coin or something like. It was called like Fatty Coin.
The minute someone makes a coin, it's like they're destined to
It's a pump and
disappear
dump.
eventually.
It's a pump and dump. Every
Yeah.
time like a celebrity influencer makes a coin, it's a pump and dump. Like as was with Boogie.
And people still fall for it too. Well, not really fall for it. They go into it knowing
Yeah, like I mean,
what
come,
it is.
yeah, like I
They'll buy it.
yeah, yeah. People are dumb enough to like fall for that shit. They deserve, they almost deserve to lose their money at that point if they're dumb enough to fall for that shit. Because
I don't even think they're falling for it. I think they know they're going what they're going into. They know it's not gonna make any money.
yeah,
They still do it.
yeah, yeah. Boogie 2988 is an interesting character. I don't know if he was kind of famous like 10, 15 years ago, but now he kind of fell off for a while. He's an interesting character though. He's kind of weird to say the least, but also can be entertaining. Like seeing some of the comments, really, like for example, his job interview, that was funny, or like his take on like prostitution, that was also just funny. I don't know if you saw that documentary about him, but it was like
I didn't.
you did.
I didn't.
Oh, I was gonna say it was. He was like, I never got to fucking ELA 10, so I paid for it. It was like, I'm the original YouTuber. I deserve to fuck LA 10s. Some wild shit like that. Watching him try and get a job interview, like he treated it like it was like an introductory therapy session.
Famous people are crazy because, like, you never know. Like, because most famous professions, you could literally just stop being famous and not get any work ever again.
Yeah, that's
at
true.
Any time.
Yeah, exactly. I
Like
mean,
acting, like being an it's so easy to get canceled too for just one thing you do.
yeah,
you know?
that's true. In 2025, that's pretty possible.
I mean, X.com, that's all someone needs to do. They type in that website and a person can be canceled.
Do some people make a comeback
can
after?
call-
Does anyone make a
yeah.
comeback after being canceled? I mean,
Not really. Some do.
Mel Gibson did. I mean, Adam Sandler kind of, welcomed him back.
Will Smith has not made a comeback.
Oh yeah, no. Will Smith, I don't think he'd even been famous for like years. I don't think he's done anything notable in recent years. Not since I think Men in Black, and that was in 2007. Has he done anything really notable in the last like 10 years, 15 years, really?
No.
Like, yeah,
No, I don't think.
he ain't got much to
should,
lose
though.
then, really. Like, yeah, I know he was popular in like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I mean, Will Smith has gotten a little work, I think, since then, but like not much.
I mean,
And
it
he's
was,
banned from the Oscars. He's never going back. So
yeah, it was funny though, but yeah.
it was. I was actually watching the Oscars that night,
Oh,
but I think I had stepped away when the slap actually happened. So I didn't watch it live, and I beat myself up
yeah.
because that would have been so funny to watch live.
Who else has gotten canceled in recent years who hasn't made a comeback? I can't think of too many people.
Well, on the topic of Stranger Things, Will Byers from Stranger Things got canceled in real life, and he hasn't made a comeback.
Why was that? I thought he came out as gay. Was that why?
He came out as gay, but he also posted online he posted a sticker saying Zionism is sexy.
What does that even mean?
I don't even know. But he got canceled over it, and
Is he gonna be in the next Is he gonna be in the next Stranger Things though?
he will be.
Okay.
He will be, but like people hate him and they're gonna boycott the season over it and like not watch it because of it,
Yeah.
because of him, and they say like he never deserves to get work again.
He
So,
probably won't really.
He's definitely been. He probably won't, and he's not. No way he's gonna recover from that ever.
Yeah. A lot of child actors, they also really don't go anywhere. Like Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone, he really hasn't done anything since Home Alone. Like a lot of these child actors, they just don't do anything after. Like he actually had drug problems. Like he got married way too young. Yeah, drug problems. Yeah, he really didn't do much after that, aside from having a podcast. Like whatever child actors. Shirley Temple, she also didn't do, like she was a child actor. And again, like in the like 1940s, but like after like the 1960s, she really didn't do much, and she just mostly did. She had a government position later on, it's like she government work. But yeah, she really didn't do much.
I also feel like
Kurt Russell,
child acting
yeah,
can fuck up a childhood
yeah, that too. Like,
very easily.
yeah, exactly, because
You
they
know?
don't get to have a normal childhood really. Kurt Russell actually, Kurt Russell, I don't know what movie he recently. I don't think he's done anything recently, but Kurt Russell, he starred in I think maybe The Twilight Zone, where like he starred in like movies as a child. I'm not sure what Kurt Russell's really best known for. I know he was in the movie Breakdown. He was in the movie Used Cars, which is one of my favorite movies. Yeah, so he started his career as a child. Yeah, he no real famous. Well, he started in Fast and Furious. He was that Mr. Nobody in Fast and Furious, so. Yeah, he hasn't really started anything that I follow. Aside from Fast and Furious, because that I watch. And he was in an indie film. There was a film called Touchback. That I watched, and that he and yeah, he played the coach in that movie. I know the movie Used Cars. It's a like kind of a slapstick style comedy. It's not. It's kind of like Airplane. So it's a style of comedy that it's not. It's more like physical comedy. It's not so much the kind of comedy that you see today. Because comedy's kind of changed over the years, really.
You're like the only profession where you will almost never stop being famous is politics.
Yeah, it's true. But even then,
Like if you do,
even then, you need to be like a president or a senator or something.
it's so hard to get canceled if you're a politician. It's like
I don't know. Elliot Spitzer, he got canceled. He hasn't really done anything since he got canceled. If you know who Elliot Spitzer is.
I'm mainly talking about if you're president
Oh,
or something like that.
yeah. If you're like,
like Trump.
yeah, if you're like,
He got they tried to cancel him so bad, and they literally just couldn't. That man's literally untouchable.
yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, Trump. He's gonna thousands of years from now, Trump will be remembered. I feel like Trump will be like talked about like how Genghis Khan is. Not in a bad way, but I think that's then there's
I mean, Trump does have like a certain level of resilience,
yeah.
right? That I don't think I've ever seen anyone else have in a very, very, very long time. Really, when you look back in history,
Yeah, Bill Clinton, he got canceled.
You don't really see anyone like him.
Yeah, Bill Clinton
you
also
know?
got canceled, and exactly, he still, made a comeback.
Yeah.
Like, he left the White House in debt, and he still had some book sales. And he still was fine.
Yeah. Ex-presidents, I mean, there were a lot of allegations that came up with Bill Clinton during his presidency, and he still, I mean, mainly ex-presidents. Presidents or ex-presidents, they just can't get canceled.
Yeah. I heard Obama had an affair with Jennifer Aniston. That was just an allegation though, but still Obama. But Obama wasn't a terrible president, I'll say.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not on any certain side of the. Like, I can't say I'm. Like, oh, I'm Trump and I hate everybody else except for Trump. But like, I do see something in Trump that I haven't seen out of anyone else.
Yeah.
As I said, in a very, very, very long time.
I wonder, are they
His
gonna?
resilience
Is he gonna try and run in 28? Because it's just kind of like, I don't think he could legally run, but I feel like, are they gonna try and make it work, or?
I don't think he's gonna run in 2028, but I guess the word on the street is, if he ran for vice president and then the president resigned,
He would just
he
become
automatically
president,
becomes
yeah.
president again. And so, like, if he had someone who would run for president, he could have that guy like immediately resign
Exactly, yeah.
after inauguration. And here's the thing: is like, if that's the plan and that person doesn't fall through with it, they would face a lot of political blowback, right? Because that's kind of what people vote for.
Yeah.
You know, like if they vote for Trump, they vote for Trump, right? They're
Yeah.
not voting for the person that actually is president. So, at that point, if that president wins again, he would have to do it. He would have to resign. He wouldn't have a choice.
Yeah.
And Trump would be president again. He can't just,
Yeah. JD Vance, I think I see something there with JD Vance.
But I don't think Trump is going to run again.
Yeah.
And I think JD Vance could run.
JD Vance, I think, is like the youngest VP we've ever had, or one of the youngest VPs. He's right around 40, I believe. Maybe 41.
And he's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's doing
He was
pretty
actually anti-Trump for a while, but now I guess not. He did say something about hoping that his wife. I think he might. Yeah, there's been some weird stuff going on about him because he made like some remark that he hopes his wife will convert to Christianity, which I guess that's been now going around on the news lately. But again,
Well,
I don't.
He can hope that. I mean, what's the problem with hoping his wife converts to Christianity?
I don't see why he cares
as
that
long-
much about it. I mean, it's like kind of what's he got to gain from it? He doesn't seem super religious. They already have kids together, so what's it gonna do really?
Yeah.
I feel
don't
like
know why he
I
was
feel like she's kind of out of his league, honestly. I don't know how he pulled a fine female like that. I guess game is game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I guess he was in politics, and honestly, any politician can.
Oh well, they was before politics. They met at Yale, or I think Yale it was.
Well, maybe she saw something in him,
Yeah. I mean, maybe he was better looking then, because it was
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean they're definitely.
There's so many memes out there about JD Vance. It's
Oh
crazy.
God, yeah, that's true.
Great too. Yeah, I love him. I love him.
Yeah, no, he's a cool guy.
I mean, he seems like a cool guy, but do you know what I love more than him? Is the memes.
Yeah, that's true. I remember he got a
Well,
warm
I mean-
welcome in Vermont because of because I guess Vermont didn't like him. I was actually surprised how anti-Trump Vermont, but Vermont was mostly blue in this election. That's the interesting part.
Yeah, I mean, he just seems like a pretty level-headed guy, Vance.
Yeah.
He's a family man. He's relatable.
Yeah,
He's very relatable, actually.
yeah, that's true.
So, but I mean, New Jersey, we have a the governor election coming up.
Oh, I thought you were in PA.
I am in Jersey.
Well, I hope you guys don't get stuck with Phil
Well,
Dunphy, because that.
My home airport. My home airport is Philly.
Oh,
That's
oh,
the
so
nearest
you're in South Jersey.
national airport. But yeah, I'm in South Jersey.
Okay, I watch Claw Boss NJ. He's down there. He's kind of a school, but he's a former school bus driver.
Yes.
I don't know if you know who that is, but he's kind of a TikToker.
I think he's a little bit more out east.
Yeah, he's in Voorhees, wherever that is.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Ironically, we actually have a
little bit-
place. There's a place not far from me called Voorheesville.
It's crazy. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm near
Honestly-
Albany. I'm near Albany, New York. That's where I'm near. If you know where Albany
I'm
is.
like 20 minutes. Oh yeah, I do. Capital.
Yep.
I'm like 20 minutes from Delaware and 25 minutes from Philly.
Oh, that's not bad. So yeah.
Yeah, I know. But New Jersey has been fucked up the last few years. Like with all the living costs. And
Was New Jersey ever really good?
no, not the greatest, but things have just gotten so much worse in like the last 10 years.
Yeah. I mean,
we
you
had
guys
this
had this. You
governor-
guys had the Sopranos.
Worst. But yeah, we did have the Sopranos. But like North Jersey is so much different culturally than South Jersey. It's almost like a completely different state.
How's that?
But North Jersey is it's just completely different. North Jersey is more like New Yorkers.
Yeah, that's
We're
true.
like more Philadelphians. So down here,
What's the Is the pizza better in South or North Jersey?
north.
Yeah. I mean, it's
more-
basically
more
New.
north-
It's basically New York pizza at that point.
The more north you get, the better it gets. But
I heard South. I heard like Philly has shit pizza.
my grandparents, they live in Central Jersey, which is in between North and South Jersey.
Right.
They're still a little bit more Philly, but they, it's definitely more north, and they have a certain type of pizza, like the Central Jersey pizza, and that pizza is really good.
So Central Jersey has its own pizza.
Dave Portnoy has been to my grandparents' town and to a lot of different places near there, and he's given some of his highest scores there.
Okay. I've never heard of like a Central Jersey. I've never heard someone refer to it as Central Jersey, but
Yeah, because here in New Jersey, it's the cultural and just the shift between North and South Jersey is so abrupt that there needs to be something in the middle. So that's Central
Yeah.
Jersey.
I went to I was
South-
at MetLife at Giant Stadium. I was there in August. I was
South Jersey is like farmland, right? Farmers, right? People from Philly,
Yeah.
whatever.
oh
Basically
McJuggernuggets.
sub-
McJuggernuggets. He was based out of Jersey. The YouTuber
You
McJugger.
can almost you can almost tell by the accent if someone's from South Jersey or North Jersey.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw the show called Universal Basic Guys, and it took place in South Jersey.
Yeah.
What's
So-
what's the Jersey Devil? I've heard about that.
I've never heard of that.
I guess I heard it in that show, and they said it was like a real thing, but it was a cool show. It was kind of like Family Guy. It was on like Fox, and then I saw it on Hulu, but it was a Fox show.
Huh. Said to inhabit the forest of the Pine Barrens in South Jersey.
Oh, so it's like a monster that lives there, I guess.
Pine Barrens. Oh.
What's the Pine Barrens like?
Mm, I mean, just a normal area,
So why is it so famous?
Nothing special about it. I haven't really been out there too much, so I
Right.
can't really say. No, they're not really in my area, but like I have been on a lot of different roads out there, right?
Right.
I was born in the Pine Barrens, and so
Nice. Do you
um,
drive? Or you
no,
don't? You don't?
yeah,
You don't drive yet?
no. But I was born out there, and honestly, there's just a lot of trees.
Right.
Like the roads out there are like, you know, 25-mile stretches of just going through road forest and stuff.
Right.
And it's like a 2-lane road, and you're just going through a forest for 25 miles.
Sounds kind of
So
boring.
that it is, you know. So, we got the Garden State Parkway.
Yeah. What's that
That's
like?
that runs across the beach, and it just, I mean, it's a good highway, but the best highway in New Jersey is the New Jersey Turnpike.
Yeah.
That runs from South Jersey, that runs from the Delaware Memorial Bridge all the way up to
Right.
New York City.
Right.
And that is considered like one of the best designed highways in the country. And like it was like one of the first, so a lot of different other highways in the country were kind of modeled off of it.
Yeah. We got the
Because of how
freeway
good
in
it
New
is.
York. We got the freeway around like 1954. It was also kind of interestingly designed, and it was the freeway itself was well designed. Um, the freeway itself was like well designed. It definitely makes like it basically like cut the travel time across the state in half. The freeway when it opened, I think it was also one of the maybe I don't know if it was the first interstate, but it was one of the first. Um, it also made like commuting to Albany a lot easier, like because again I don't live in Albany, but I'm not far from it per se. But before the highway was built, the like I can make it to downtown Albany in about 40 minutes from my house. And there is a highway. I don't take the freeway obviously because the freeway doesn't run up here, but there is a like connector highway that runs north to south, and I get on that, and that cuts the travel time down. Basically, Albany would be an hour drive if I didn't take the highway. It would be about an hour.
Oh, do you know what I can tell you about Central Jersey? Trenton.
What about it? Oh, that's the
Trenton,
capital,
Trenton.
right? Or no,
That
it's the
it's the capital of New Jersey, and that's what I can. So like down here, South Jersey, we're Philadelphia. Up there in Central Jersey, they still got like Philadelphia TV and like support Philadelphia sports teams and all that. But
right.
there's like a Trenton area, and that's different from both South Jersey and North Jersey.
So it's like its own
It's kind
thing.
of like kind of like transition,
Right.
a melting pot of both New York and South Jersey. New Jersey's so weird because I know other states aren't like that,
Yeah.
and it's a fairly small state too, but like it's so different depending on where you are.
Yeah.
You know, like you go out to Colorado, right? Florida. It's like the same. It's like the same old, depending on where you are.
Yeah.
Right? Like even Florida, like the same type of people are in the same place for the same reason. 2.5% of Florida's residents were originally from New Jersey.
So why they moved to Florida? Then?
Because,
Just
because they moved down there in their retirement. They moved down there because of the high living costs here in New Jersey.
right.
They moved down there because they want to have better weather. They move it down there just because they like it down there. I mean,
Yeah.
my
I've
own
never been to
family
Florida.
has moved from Jersey to Florida. It's nice,
Yeah.
right? I've been down there to visit family, this and that. It's nice. Different, but like not. Then again, not really that different because it's just like it's so built off of the Northeast, you know. It's kind of built off of the Northeast. Once you get down to Miami, there's a lot of Cuban influence there. You know,
Right.
I went to a Cuban restaurant down there before, but Actually, about a few months ago, I was down in Miami, but like once you get up to like Boca, you know,
Yeah,
that area,
we
West
did a
Palm
Florida
Beach.
fly out. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was not
Boca,
long
West
ago.
Palm Beach,
Yep.
Jupiter, um, Fort Lauderdale. That whole area is very, very northeast like, you know,
How was it like the Northeast?
because like even my cousins are from New Jersey, and then their neighbors also from North Jersey.
Right.
So we have a lot of people. Um, we have some good they have some good pizza places there even,
Right.
you know,
Cool.
because there are people from New Jersey that went down there. So
Right.
that's kind of what I mean. It's like New Jersey in that way. You know, I feel like if you moved down there from New Jersey, you'd be fitting right in. I mean, yeah, it's nice, but it's also different in its own way. You know, it's not
Yeah.
like the same as New Jersey, but there's it's just everyone there is from New Jersey, so it has its similarities when it comes to that. Uh, I think New Jersey is one of the most unique states in the whole U.S. just because of that.
Yeah.
You know, so many people moving out of state and just the whole melting pot of different cultures, and it's just something you can't really get anywhere else.
Yep.
Plus, in our like, we we're in a very good um, location geographically because we have New York City near us,
Yeah. So you're not. Yeah, you can
Philadelphia,
basically do anything. Yeah.
the
Exactly.
Jersey Shore, Washington.
Yeah. How far
Right,
are you from DC?
about a 2-hour drive.
Oh, that's not bad
Let
at
me
all.
see.
I'm like 3 hours from New York. About Philly is about 4, I think.
2 hours. 2 hours, 9 minutes. Um, to Philadelphia Airport, I'm 31 minutes right now, but you can make it there in 25 a lot of the days.
Yeah.
Here to New York City, I'm an hour 57 minutes,
Wow. Yeah.
113 minutes. So we're really close to everything. Lancaster,
Yeah.
Lancaster, we're like an hour and a half.
Yeah. You guys got some good
Yeah.
public transport too. You got trains. A lot of trains that you can just get around.
We do. We have some good New Jersey Transit trains. Actually,
So how long of a train ride would it be from you to New York?
well, I don't have any like train stations near us, but what we
Oh.
usually do if we're going into the city, New York, um, we go up to Central Jersey, and then there's a small little train station up there, Hamilton Station.
Yeah.
It's near Trenton,
I think I drove
and
on that on the Amtrak and Train Sim a couple years ago.
yeah, it's a really good line. And then from there, it's like less than an hour into the city. It's really easy to do.
Right. So how long is the drive to Central Jersey from you guys?
But yeah, I mean, it's just we're close to everything.
Yeah, that's nice.
But some people still get fed up and move to Florida anyway. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see
but it's
myself.
crazy. 'Cause, like, I'm closer to New York City than you are, and you live in the state of New York.
Yep.
You know,
I'm pretty
so
close to the state of Vermont though. Like Vermont is like a 20-minute drive for me. Really
yeah, I'm
close.
looking on a map now.
Yeah. I don't see myself moving out of my area. I might move into Vermont, but again, that's not far for me. But driving to Albany would be slightly longer.
Yeah. What's in Albany? Is there anything special in Albany?
It's just some old buildings, really, some history. It's one of the oldest cities in the U.S. It was built in the 1500s. Originally by the Dutch,
Oh.
and then the Brits kicked the Dutch out. So that's the story behind that. There's like the state capitol, just some government buildings, like some nice stuff. Um, it's fairly
That's
ghetto.
the thing, though.
It's fairly
Other
ghetto.
than Albany, you got nothing.
Yeah, no, we don't even have any nightclubs anymore. There's like one left, and it's a gay one. Um,
Damn.
we have there's like a couple of good bars. Like there's tons of bars, but only a couple of them are like good. Saratoga isn't far, and Saratoga is also nicer. Saratoga is just like way better. It's smaller, but it's way nicer because one, people got money up there. Secondly, yeah, so people got money there, but they also, it's just a little bit nicer, I guess. Saratoga, it's people got money. They got the track up there, so they have the what is it, the Open, U.S. Open, I believe, maybe they call it. The track opens, horse racing. There's a casino there.
Yeah, it's an economy for rich people.
Then there's so rich people,
Crazy.
money, and it's not ghetto at all. Albany is kind of ghetto, low key. It's like sort of, it's not
really?
exactly. Yeah, Albany's not really like it's not It's not a terrible place, but definitely not the best. Schenectady, New York, which isn't far. It's like 20 minutes away. That has gotten worse, like really bad. It's basically like the Bronx.
I haven't actually been up in the Bronx. I haven't actually been outside of Manhattan.
Yeah, I've been through the Bronx, never really like in it. Well, not that I remember. I went to the Bronx Zoo when I was 2, but again, I don't remember it. Yeah, I've been to Manhattan.
Actually, Staten Island doesn't even deserve to be its own borough. I don't, in my opinion.
What should it be a part of?
It should be in New Jersey.
Oh,
I think it should be in New Jersey.
why isn't it
because-
then?
I don't know, but when you look at it on a map, it looks like it would be a part of New Jersey, but it's not,
Yeah.
right? Because to the north of it is Bayonne and Jersey City, right?
Yeah.
And it looks like it would be attached to New Jersey, but it's not.
Right.
So, yeah, it's weird. The whole area is just kind of weird. And then, like, LaGuardia and JFK are both in Queens.
LaGuardia. Oh.
Correct.
Yeah. Wait, they're both in Queens?
Yeah. So 2 of their major airports are in the same borough.
So Queens runs all up and down that part of Long Island, north to south?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
yes,
that.
it does. And then Newark Airport. That's like the 3rd New York airport, and I've flown out of that airport before.
Yeah,
Newark.
me too, yeah.
It's definitely easier to get to from the rest of New Jersey
Oh, I was gonna say
Then
it's for.
going into actual New York
I was gonna say.
and going to JFK.
I was gonna say JFK is easier for us. It's only 3 trains. Newark actually, I think it was 2 trains, but it was a long train ride to Newark. That's the thing.
Yeah. See, like Newark is like it's very close to JFK. Like here, let me like as the crow flies, I'm gonna measure this.
Oh yeah, I flew from JFK to Newark once in flight sim. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very close. Like geographically. It's 21 miles,
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
That's it. But to go like to drive into New York City and do all that, it would be like an extra hour just to do all that,
Yeah.
right? Which is why it makes Newark so much easier to get to. Like we wouldn't even consider flying out of JFK. It would just be Philly or Newark or actually, to some locations, you can fly out of Trent
Where
or
can you
even Atlantic City.
where can you fly out of Philly?
Philly, you could fly anywhere.
Even to Europe?
Um, yeah, even to Europe.
Direct?
Yep.
I was gonna say,
Correct.
Albany. We have an international
Pretty
airport in Albany.
Major airport.
We have an international airport, but no direct flights. Like at Albany, like
Yeah.
before you could fly to Canada, but now I think it's only Florida, like Miami, Detroit, Chicago, and maybe Dallas now. But
I
no,
live 15.8 miles as the crow flies from Philly Airport.
that's not bad. Yeah, I'm
it's all
about,
pretty close.
I'm probably about 25 in a straight line, maybe 20 from Albany Airport. Like 20 miles,
Yeah.
about 40-minute drive.
Yeah, Philly Airport though, you can fly down to Florida, right? And all those places, but you can also fly to pretty much anywhere else in the country, Canada, Europe. Pretty sure you can even fly to like Dubai. There's a pretty decent international terminal out
Oh,
of Philly that does some pretty crazy flights.
nice.
Frankfurt, Nice.
Wow.
I've never actually done it, but
Right.
yeah. I also have a waypoint right over my town, so like I hear planes literally every 2 seconds.
Yeah. No,
That
I get planes over
just
my
have
house
that-
fairly often too. Yeah. I hear them. Yeah.
They've just taken off from Philly, and they're going wherever.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have a large assortment of planes too, right? Like you could go anywhere from a CRJ to a 777. Depending on where you're flying to or wherever.
Nice.
But it's kind of a shitty airport. The domestic terminals are kind of shitty.
Really?
I hear the international terminal is nice. Never been in it, but
You ever flown international?
no.
Oh. Yeah, I have in the past.
I've been
but-
to Mexico
Oh.
and a bunch of Caribbean islands, but that was by ship, not by plane.
Oh. Yeah, I've never been on by ship. I mean, I've been on like boats, but never never on a cruise.
Yeah.
You know what? I wonder if there's like
And
a
I've never been to Canada.
Oh, I've been to
either.
Canada. Yeah, Canada. And I haven't left North America since 2019. Haven't been to Europe since pre-COVID.
Where did you go when you went to Europe?
Well, Moscow, where my family is, but I've been to Germany as well.
Germany.
Yeah, Austria, Switzerland, that area.
How easy is it to get to Moscow? 'Cause
Now it's
obviously it's in Russia. We're like,
now you're not you. Now the only way you can get there is for Serbia or maybe Turkey. Before though, you could fly direct from JFK to Moscow.
oh shit, can't do that anymore.
No,
though,
not
can you?
because of the sanctions. Now, that being said, the war is
Yeah.
going to end eventually because this can't go on forever. Ukraine's just going to run out of
Right.
soldiers at this point. And honestly, it makes kind of sense because those people in Ukraine, they claim to be ethnically Russian. So Russia will probably
Yeah.
occupy it. And the front line hasn't really moved in like 3 years, so it's really just at a ceasefire, or more
But-
like what they call a stalemate. It's just nothing's
The
really
problem
happening.
is, the dying needs to stop. The war needs to end, and this is a hot take, but even if Russia ends up occupying Ukraine, whatever, just stop the dying, stop the killing. If that's the only way we can do that, then let's do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Supposedly,
I mean-
people fear that he's going to go after Baltic states, but that's unlikely. I don't think he'll go after the Baltic states. I doubt he has the troops left for that to go.
I think people are worried that he's going to invade like Poland,
Yeah, I don't know really. Putin before
Yeah.
was like a reasonable and rational leader, and now I don't know what suddenly made him flip the switch.
Putin wouldn't dare invade Poland though. It's
Yeah, Poland's in the
he's
EU.
not stupid enough for that.
That being said, though, I mean Clinton promised that countries next to them of the former Eastern Bloc wouldn't be allowed to join NATO. He tried to join NATO himself around 2000. He was told no, but they promised him that no one near him would be able to join NATO, but yet everyone joined NATO, and Ukraine tried to join NATO. And obviously then that's when the war started, because they didn't want NATO right
Yeah.
next to them. I wonder what would happen if
Yeah.
the U.S. stopped funding NATO, really, because U.S. is the top funder of NATO. No one else really contributes into NATO.
What if the U.S. stops fully funding Ukraine?
Well, I mean,
I think
obviously,
they cut
Russia.
down on it, but
I don't think they're funding it at all anymore.
yeah. I mean, I didn't think the war would last this long.
Yeah, no, me
It's
neither.
been 3 years.
Going on
So-
4, yeah.
My guess was that it would be a little bit easier for Russia.
Yeah,
But
well, because
Biden-
Biden kept funding it, yeah. Sleepy Joe.
Biden gave Ukraine so much aid that it just people kept on dying. That's the main thing is wars. No one ever wins a war, right? No one ever wins or loses a war because there's so much dying and killing and this and that. The main priority just needs to be for the war to end, I think.
Right. I think
Not
Trump.
about
I think Trump
territory.
wants that.
And honestly, if like Russia has to take the eastern portion of Ukraine, then Russia has to take the eastern portion of Ukraine.
I mean, those people consider themselves Russian anyway, so it's like, what do they got to lose? They speak Russian.
Yeah,
They speak Russian. They don't speak Ukrainian. They claim they're Russian anyway. So, and that's how the whole conflict started originally. 8 years, 10 years ago now, over 10 years ago in 2014. Well, except that was a civil war. That was between East and West Ukraine. That was a civil war.
West Ukraine is definitely Ukrainian,
Yeah,
but like the region that Russia's trying to take, the eastern region that I think was proposed that they would keep and the war would end, like I actually thought that was pretty reasonable, in my opinion.
right.
Like nothing's reasonable. Of course Putin didn't really have the right anyway, but like I think once again to end the killing and to get him satisfied, like I don't think he's going to be satisfied very easily if he has to move out of Ukraine and doesn't get anything.
I wonder really
Because
with.
of
I really
How
wonder.
much troops and manpower he spent on it.
I really wonder with Putin, who's going to be his leader, because Putin obviously I feel like he might have some health issues going on, and he's like 75.
Same with Kim Jong Un.
Oh yeah, well Kim Jong Un's just fat. He lost weight though, didn't he?
Kim Jong Un's fat, but has had health problems.
He's lost a fair amount of weight
Yes.
though, hasn't he?
I think so, yeah. But North Korea, it's like for some reason it's attractive to be fat because fat people have eaten, and that shows. They're like elite class.
Yeah, but I think Kim Jong Un's the only fat one there, really.
But yeah. But his dad and grandfather died at fairly young ages. Like his dad died in his 60s and his grandfather died at 81.
Yeah, that's actually interesting because
Which is
Asians live
fairly
long.
long life, but
Asians live long usually. They tend to live longer.
yeah. Like into their 90s. you
Yeah.
know? I think his grandfather wanted to live until like 100 or something, and his doctors kept trying shit.
Yeah,
Um,
his grandfather
like,
actually had a weird
moving towards
lump
that
on
gold.
his head. He had a weird lump on his head. There's only one picture of it. His grandfather.
yeah, that might be what killed him.
Yeah,
you know?
maybe.
You don't know.
Yeah, for some reason he wouldn't
And
let the
also they-
doctors. He wouldn't let the doctors remove it for whatever reason.
Yeah, I don't really know, but all three of them have been fat is the point, and so they could really just drop dead at any moment.
His dad was fat.
I mean, his dad was fairly chubby.
Right.
They were all fairly chubby, you know,
Right.
to the point, to an unhealthy point,
Yeah.
you know.
His that statue of his grandfather. Who's that with? Is that his father and grandfather, or who is that? That statue of two of them standing
I
together.
think that's probably his father and grandfather.
Oh.
The pins they wear, because it's like the two leaders that died.
Oh.
And then I guess when Kim Jong Un dies, he's gonna be added there,
Right.
you know. Or it might just be his father and grandfather, and that's it. Because I think Kim Jong Un technically has a different title. Like, I know his grandfather was still the leader, is still the leader technically.
Yeah.
Like, that was his title, and that's the only, you know, that's the only leader they'll ever have technically. And then it's like they leave Kim Jong Un with like this weird title, you know,
What
like
was his dad then?
chairman of the Workers' Party of Korea, you know, something like that. And then his dad was, I don't know, title of Kim Jong Il. Kim Jong Il was chairman of the National Defense Commission, General Secretary of the Workers' Party of Korea, Supreme Commander of the Korean People's Army, and after his death he was declared the Eternal General Secretary of the Workers' Party of Korea.
Ah, so that's a mouthful.
And I'm pretty sure Kim Jong-un has similar titles. Oh,
Right.
Supreme Leader in North Korea, General Secretary of the Workers' Party, Chairman of the State Affairs Commission, Marshal of the Korean People's Army, and referred to as the Great Comrade. And then
Yeah.
Kim Il-sung is Eternal President and Great Leader.
Right. Are you still in the game or no?
No, I actually have to hop out.
Oh, okay.
in a
Cool.
minute.
Yeah, I'm looking at where the world got corrupted here. It got corrupted in like. So you see
I'll
where
look
it
at your
got
stream.
corrupted here, but then it got corrupted also here as well. And I was just thinking I could probably build a highway here because it's perfectly flat. I just need to fill in the water.
Yeah.
But I could build a highway here, and it's wide enough for a highway, and it could maybe run to that new small city because it's already basically in a valley. It's flat. Just yeah, exactly. So I could just build a highway
That's a great idea.
because it's
Because
basically
it's just water there, so...
it's wide, flat, and just fill in the water. Use the fill cheat, but where's it going to run to? Because exactly, it just leads to the ocean eventually, and then then it leads to the sand biome. But maybe it could just go. Maybe it could just run out to the edge here and then just merge there. That could probably work. Yeah, that could work. That's what I'll do.
You could even build like I think when I build the buyer's house, I think I'm gonna build it on water
Nice.
and like make the environment around it be the same as it was in the show.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, this could
like
actually
all the
work.
trees.
This highway, it could be like the outer. It could be like the outer highway, and it could actually end in the suburb, so it could connect it exactly. So it could kind of be an external highway. Obviously, it won't really be connected to anything, but it will kind of, and maybe it could actually be like an outer loop, sort of a highway that goes around the city instead of through the city. Maybe it's worth.
So yeah. What's a good water spot outside of the outside of the city?
What is?
What's a good what's a good water river thing that I could
The buyer's house.
I could probably just use any place where there's water, right?
Yeah, I mean the swamp here might actually not be a bad place. The swamp, where like I just
Here, let me
was.
head over.
This is where I am going right now. That could maybe be a good place. It's kind of swampy. This could probably work. Just, I'm going to run the highway through here. So I wouldn't build, I'm going to run the highway through here. And maybe this area will be developed because this is also a flat area. So
Okay.
maybe, I think this, so I think everything to, I'm going to build the highway where the river is. And everything to the right of it, I think I will develop into something.
Okay. So I'll just pick a random river area
Yeah.
then. Okay. I don't have the fill command.
Oh,
So that might make things a little difficult too.
I think you need to be an admin, that's why. I think I can make it so you have it.
Would definitely be helpful for building.
Yeah, I'll try and see what I can do about that. Yeah, you chopped out for a second for some reason. You still here? I guess he had to. Oh, he's just on mute. That's all. He just kind of cut out like mid sentence, so it was a bit weird. But all right. All right. So this we just filled. We'll fill this in with grass. So we'll just fill this all in with grass. All right. So exactly, this should work. Alright, so we'll just fill this in. Grass. Just grassy grass. Or maybe we'll leave that pond. So we'll fill that. Grass block. Alright. There we go. Oh yeah. And then this bit will be the highway, so just need to count how long it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So can have probably what? So it's, what is it? So 3, so 4, 8, 12. So 16 blocks wide. So that's maybe enough for what? 3 lanes. It needs to be maybe a teeny bit wider. How would we even do it? So this would be like... So we should probably make it a little bit wider, which is fine. So you want 3 lanes per like, so okay. So this will be 2 lanes. Okay, so now would be 2 lanes. Okay. Yeah, alright, so this will work. Oh, free viewers, welcome free viewers. So we're building a highway here. Gonna be building another one. So this is part of the world where it got corrupted. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just fill this in and we're gonna slowly... Well, this, for starters, we're gonna get rid of this. We're just gonna use some air. Fill. And we'll just put some air. Air. There we go. So this will be fill. So we'll fill this like a few layers deep with wool, black wool. Black underscore wool. Same process, so fill. Just rinse and repeat. There we go. So we're already almost part of the way there. So we're starting the new highway. Alrighty. Black. Oh. So black underscore wool. Oh, and now I'm stuck. Okay, never mind. Alright, and we could probably just keep it going. So yeah, this will be cool. Okay, there we go. So we got some more wool. Chop this tree down. So we got a mushroom here. I'm just going to chop this down. Alrighty. I'm going to bed, so. Oh, and it's not. Oh, well, we're in the desert biome, that's why. So we got a small hut here. It's not mine, but it's mine. And there's no bed in this one, even. Huh. There's a bed. Alrighty. So I guess Flight Man left. Alright. Oh, I guess he's not sleeping, or maybe he's still in the game. I think he's just AFK. That's why. Alrighty, where was I? I was looking for some stuff here in my email. Alright, so I'm just gonna get out of bed. I'll just keep working. Slash Weather. Nope, I guess that doesn't work, so. Kind of don't want to work in the rain, but it's alright. Maybe it stopped raining. Okay, that's cool too. Alright, let's get some music here. No ads, actually, so let's put an ad in. Let's play the Goat Simulator theme song. I think it's copyright free.
What if you were prepared for all those interview curveballs?
So we got some hilliness here, but nothing like crazy. So we could probably build around these hills. So let's get rid of these. Could probably chop down these trees. Nope, I guess not. It's not hard to chop them down, so we'll just do that. So we'll just chop down these trees. Oh, what are these? Some weird bushes. Anyone knows, let me know. Just kind of in my way of the highway I'm building. just gonna use the clear cheat. I feel like this is all just gonna run. Maybe we can build it like by the ocean, so maybe it can run. This can also be filled in. As part of it. This can definitely be filled in and build a suburb. So yeah, we could build on the ocean. Alright, 3 hours and 20 minutes, and it's been a long one. There, so will this work? Okay, that worked. So yeah, this can definitely be a suburb. Just thinking really, what could we put here? Alright. I can maybe put in a couple cul-de-sacs. Yeah, we'll do that. Ghost Simulator theme song. This is some kind of a remix, I reckon. So that's a pretty good cul-de-sac. So we'll put in, you know, down, building the first house here on the cul-de-sac. This will probably be the garage. Alright, 3 hours. Yeah, we're probably gonna wrap this one up soon. Gonna just probably build the walls. Let's just do some white concrete, really. Alrighty, there we go. This will probably be like a garage. Let's do what should we do for the wall? Let's just do a pale oak. That's cool. That's something new. Alright. I have like a patio in the backyard. So we'll have a little like patio here. So you know what, let's just do brick slab. Let's do that. That looks better. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so I guess Flightman had to go. Oh, got some thunder going on. Oh yeah, it's thundering all right. Wow. Yeah, let's put in some windows. Let's just do like a kind of a dining room area, I'm thinking. Dude, it's fucking thundering like crazy. so fucking annoying, man. So it's just gonna be a normal suburban style home. Probably do like 2 stories, so we got a garage here. Figuring, yeah, we probably just do a driveway. Let's do a fence. And the white picket fence. And then we're gonna put the pool in, so. Let's actually just do, yeah, let's just do. Let's do some water. Alrighty. Just fill it with water. There we go. Alright, folks, I'm probably going to wrap this one up here. Well, actually, you know what? Let's finish this house. I think we can finish it. Oh, that's the garage. Shit, I'm bugging. Flightman has gone AFK, so let's just do concrete. Yeah, because that's just a garage. So we're gonna build the upstairs now.
Hey,
this.
you guys.
Alrighty. So yeah, we're gonna finish this out, so then we're gonna wrap it up. It's been a wild stream. It's been good 3 hours. I can't believe I sat through this. But it's fucking thundering like hell out there, man. I'll tell you that. And now I need to build a stairway. So we got a garage here, so you know that's where the car would be. A single car garage, but you can also actually plenty of ample room. Yeah, like big enough for a fucking pickup truck. Need to have a staircase somewhere, and I was gonna do it. Maybe it could be. I guess we could do it like right here. Yeah, sure. And then the stairs open up. Then boom, yeah, you're upstairs. And I usually just put a closet here. So that's what this will be. This will just be a closet. Awesome. So this will be like the hallway. So yeah, exactly, we'll have a couple rooms here. So yeah, it'll be like a 3-bedroom house. So exactly, we'll have like a closet here, so. Alrighty. Shit, this could maybe even be a 4-bed. Shit, that'll work. Yeah, so this will be the master bedroom. Give him a nice window. All right. So we'll just put like some single, maybe, yeah, no, we'll do double pane. Alright, so they get that. So yeah, it'll be like for, you know, free kids and then, you know, the parents' room. Maybe, you know, this can also actually be its own room. So we'll put a nice. Maybe this can be like some kind of a upstairs living room, maybe even. Hard to say. Can't tell really. 3 hours and 40 minutes. Damn, we're really going here. I honestly don't know how I made it through this. So we need like a doorway. So I was thinking maybe like do an upstairs living room, but I really, because I usually don't furnish the houses, but I usually like put beds in them so that people have beds. And this is just one house in the cul-de-sac. I'm gonna have like maybe a couple more. Put a nice bed there. Put a little bed in the corner there. A little bed there. And I'm not sure what we're going to do with this room. Maybe it could be an upstairs dining room, but like, come on, who needs an upstairs dining room? This whole area was going to be like the kitchen and living room. So yeah, this will be like the living room. This would be like the dining room, and then that'd be like a kitchen here, so exactly. So there'd be like a kitchen here. We'll put a furnace there. And then we do need a bathroom too. So it'll be like a sink. Then we'll put a chest, which will be like a fridge basically. Actually no, we'll just do a dispenser. You know what, that'll actually work better as a fridge really, and then just trapdoor. And then we'll just do like a metal. Actually, yeah, this will look like a refrigerator. Yeah, exactly. That kind of looks like a fridge. So then I think we put in like a granite countertop. And then, yeah, this will be like a dining room, so exactly. Put in a dining table. Actually, no, you don't. Yeah, no, so this is fine. I'm not sure what that was going to be anyway. And then, yeah, we'll just put that in. This will be like the dining table. Yeah, so this will work. There we go. So we got pool, got a little patio, got a nice backyard. Let's just do pale oak, and then let's just do dark oak. Oh my god. Shit. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna wrap this house up and then we're gonna call it. It's been fun. Thank you for sticking around, everyone. I'm thinking we do a jungle door for the back. And for that too. And we do pale oak for the top rooms. Got a toasty in my room. And then let's just do never brick for the roof. That's usually what I've done in the past for... You actually want a bit of an overhang. Could do an... Yeah, you know what? Let's do that overhang. There we go. Alright, I guess we could do an attic. Guess that'll work. Let's just do never brick for the... Alright. So there you got a garage. Oh, shit. go. And then I think we'll just do oak wood for the attic. Yeah, we'll give him an attic. Alrighty. So we got nice attic ceilings. And we'll put a trapdoor up there, so. We'll have like a teeny window up here. Alrighty. House is more or less done. Alright, well, it's been a great stream. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm going to wrap this one up here. So, anyways, I guess that wraps up for the stream. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. And please subscribe if you guys want more streams like these. And have a good day.